Welcome everyone to the Return to the Knicks podcast on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Watch along, play by play. The New York Knicks, 12 and 15, host the 22 and 5 Golden State Warriors. Happy holidays to everyone. We're in the holiday season. To everyone, salute to everyone coming in the chat, viewing us and watching along with us. Remember, we cannot show the program live. Just play by play and watch along. I can't give you the audio. I can't give you the visual, but I have the score ticker that we have implemented in the program. A lot to talk about before the game starts. Quentin Grimes on the health and safety protocol, although boy is hitting the NBA like a rash in all professional sports. This health and safety protocol, he's out. Salud, palma de coco. Salud, mi hermano, dímelo. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Saludo. And he is out tonight. Well, I got the starting lineups like I always do and always have here. Here's the New York Knicks starting lineup: Derrick Rose, Evan Fournier, Alec Burks, Julius Randle, and Nolan Noel. So Derrick Rose in the starting lineup at point guard for the New York Knickerbockers. No RJ Barrett, also still extended in the health and safety protocol. No Obi Toppin as well. No Quentin Grimes. We'll just see how Tom Thibodeau rotates. Does Duke McBride get some playing time in here? We shall see there. And for those that are playing with the NGM app, FanDuel, or any of the betting apps, remember, bet with your head, not over your head. The Warriors are favored, minus 5.5. And the Knicks are the underdog. Money line is minus 230. And plus 440 over and under is at 211.50. So it might go over. If I was you, I'll take the over. But remember, bet smart and bet with your head, not over your head. That's a public service announcement. And for the visiting Warriors, a lot to talk about with them as well. As I'm not going to do too much because TNT's nauseated me with all the coverage and my God. So lineup: Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond Green, and Kevin Looney is your starting lineup. And we all know what's going to happen. He just needs hits two, three pointers. He breaks the record. All right, we talked about that. Enough with that. I'm already nauseated with it. My God, it's just a 3-point shot. Talking to me when you win NBA titles. So I might be a little salty because it's not the Knicks and we missed drafting him by one draft pick, but it is what it is. So let's bring the ticker in and get it going here. So we're on TNT. We're going to be probably a couple seconds delayed, about 30 seconds delayed. So we'll keep the going on. So salute, big task in the building. Frank, what's going on, Frank? Salute. He says, how is Golden State only 5.5 over the sick Knicks? Yeah, you're right. So so you know where to go with that. With the money line, Vegas wants you to pick the Golden State Warriors tonight. The Knicks could easily get blown out. So hopefully not. So big task. Salute. So as we get ready for the opening tip off here, Nolan's Noel and Loney steals the tip off. Golden State with the possession here, and we on our way here at the world's most famous arena. Happy holidays as Demon Green goes to the basket, but misses. Rebound by Noel. Here comes Randle bringing up court. They're pushing it, but Fournier stops. Back to Randle. Back to Fournier. Fournier. Bounce pass to Randle. Back to Noel. Noel with a baseline jumper. It's good. So Nolan's Noel. Give Julius Randle an assist there. Knicks up 2-0. So Curry has the ball here. Burks back, coming back on the court. Welcome to see him after issuing his birth of his child. As here's Wiggins. Wiggins misses. He gets and he scores. So he followed back. He followed the play and he didn't give up and he scored. We're tied at 2 here as Derrick Rose driving, passes out to Randle. Randle's going to shoot a 3. It's in and out, misses. Fight for the rebound. Good box out by Draymond Green. So here comes Curry. Curry is going to shoot the 3 right away, and it's good. So he needs one more as the Garden crowd he's tied the record. So he really tied it. So 5-2. Let him shoot the other 3 wide open. Get that crap out of the way. I hope they don't stop the game for this. It's a 3-point, but it is what it is. So here's Rose. 14 on the shot clock. Derrick Rose. He's got double to Julius. Julius open for 3. And he misses. So Julius needs to hit these wide open 3 shots here. Not good right now. But those are good shots. They're wide open. And here's Curry's going to try to go for the tie for the record, and he misses. Rebound, Nolan's Noel. And here comes Rose. Rose attacking. Rose going hard. Rose going to the and scores. Derrick Rose going to authority. When the Knicks go north to south, good things happen, folks. This is what I like to say always, not to sound like a broken record, but the proof is in the pudding. So they're trailing now 5-4. Loney passes the Demon Green. 14 on shot clock into Wiggins deep in the post. And there's a foul call. So he'll go. Andrew Wiggins will go to the line for some free throws. So Curry immediately making an impact. Just get the scoring title right out of the way as he kisses the ceiling, thanking the man upstairs for the talent that he received for hitting the three and tying the record. So Andrew Wiggins at the line here. As some of the Garden faithful starting to get to their seats now. He hits the first free throw, extending at 6-4. Wiggins have another pair of free throws coming up. Salute to everyone again. Welcome to the program. Those that are watching us for the first time, we do the watch along play-by-play here on the Sports Jedi Network. We appreciate you. Return to the Knicks podcast, and Wiggins goes 1 for 2. But here's Alone. He comes up with the offensive rebound. Curry actually don't got the player's name, but he's going to shoot the three right now, and that's in and out. Rebound Nolan's Noel. He's pushing it to Rose, but good transition defense from Golden State getting back. Here's Derrick Rose. Bump there, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Poole. So Jordan Poole, that was Jordan Poole with the foul, and he also missed that three-point shot as Curry's father, Dale Curry, in the stands. Good to see that. A really good shooter himself back in the Charlotte Hornet days as Fournier brings on inbound the ball. Wow, I can't believe I've seen his father's career. Here's back to Rose. 8 on the shot clock. Burks for 3. It's good. Alex Burks with a three-pointer. Knicks take the lead, 7-6. The new daddy has hit his three-pointer. Here's Damon Green. Bounce past to Curry. Curry off for Curl. Knicks playing a little tight here. It's Curry driving, stolen, but he got the ball back. He passes it. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. Wiggins misses. Rebound boxed out by Randall. Randall comes up with the ball. Randall watching the court. He spins, passes it to Rose. Rose wide open. 3. It's good. Three-pointer. Derrick Rose with a three-pointer. Knicks extend 10-6 here. Here's Green. Green to Poole. Poole passes the Green. 14 on a shot clock. Green, he got contact, so he'll go to the line. He felt a little bump. So he gets to the free throw line. Yes, I know. 7-8. 7-8. We were just, man, I know. Hey, Kelvin, salute my friend. As Green misses the first free throw. He has another one coming up. Knicks up 10-6 here early, 8:41. But you know how Golden State, they could score in bunches and barrage. So now question is, could his teammates be a little passive trying to get Curry, and he hits 1 of 2? Knicks up by 3, 10-7. As Noel's going to inbound the ball here to Derrick, to Rose. So Derrick Rose in the starting lineup right now. Big task, always in the building, always saluting. Oh, turnover. So Golden State will have a good defense by Wiggins, force that turnover there. With 8:35 here in the first. Knicks up 10-7 as Poole brings the ball up. As Big Task salutes Kelvin, who's in the building. Here's Curry, knocked away by Nolan's Noel. Good hands by Noel. 11 on the shot clock. Golden State will retain possession here. So Curry needs one more to break the record. They're going to inbound the ball here to Green. 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Wiggins, and he scores. Made it look easy there. No rim protection. Golden State down by 1. With 8:14 here in the first. Here's Burks. Burks keeps his dribble. Back to Randall. Randall has Curry on him. 14 on the shot clock. And he's no handle. Randall misses it. Here's Rose comes back. And last touch by Golden State. Well, here comes a transition. And there's a call here on the floor. Is it a offensive foul? It is. So New York will retain possession there. Didn't look pretty there. Wow. Maria, salute Maria in the building. How are you? Hope your day was well. As Rose brings the ball up. Rose to Julius. Julius back to Fournier. Fournier from the curl three. It's off the mark. Punch ball was punched back, and it's going to be Golden State. So they try to pass the ball. So right now, Fournier struggling again. Hopefully, he gets into rhythm. He needs to make a couple of mid-range shots and then start moving back some. See his pull. They pass the ball to Desmond Green. Green to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Curry's going to shoot the three. It's good. So he breaks the record. All right. All right. He got the record. All right. Let's throw some flowers. Okay. There we go. And they're going to call a timeout. All right. Now he comes the delay. So we're going to delay the game here now because Curry hit a three. It's an important three. Yes. Well, might as well have it in early part as they take a 12-10 lead. So he has 2,974 3-pointers made. Salute to him. Good job working hard. Another player does something remarkable for their franchise on the Madison Square Garden floor. That's what the only thing that bothers me. The only thing nice about it is Mama. She's there and she's enjoying seeing him hit that. But as a home team, I don't like it. It wasn't coming. Of course it was going to come. It was going to happen. Just get it over with. Now let's play some basketball. So we have a delay here because Curry hit the go-ahead three, and they're going to stop the game. And well-deserved, though. Well-deserved. Well-deserved. As they keep showing it. So there's the delay there right now. Curry hits the three. I don't see his wife, though. Salute Gideon. His wife or his daughter. Nowhere they be there. Brackett Jones is upset. He called a timeout. So I mean, that's the gracious Jones. I think that was the gracious thing to do. You had to call the timeout. Unfortunately, I personally didn't want it to play the game, but that's the right sportsmanship. That's what you need to do. You have to call the timeout. Okay, but let's get the game going. I mean, enough with this. Okay. Oh God, we gotta see Reggie Miller too. Okay. Yeah, I know. As a Knick fan, and don't want to seem salty or Grinch, but it's nauseating. Come on, enough already. You hit it. You're on Madison. You're on the road. That's it. Let's play. You already got a standing ovation. Let's go. Now they're gonna take a timeout now. So we delayed the game more, and now they're gonna call. Now they're gonna go on a TV timeout. I mean, come on. Yeah, I got you. Let Golden State call a timeout when they have the ball. I got you, but that don't bother me too much. Now hopefully this motivates the Knicks. Go out there and you know what? Okay, you got your 3-point, um, 5 seconds or whatever. What was it took 5 minutes of accolades. Now we're gonna beat the living dates out of you. Let's hope the Knicks motivate them and beats, gets a romps them, and they could just say, oh, they were just there for the 3-point festivity. I hope they go out there and destroy the Golden State Warriors as well. It's gonna be a tough task, but anything could happen. It's professional sports. And what's Jones? What sucks is that we missed drafting him by one slot, one meaningless game that we won that we should have not won that year, that season, cost us. Steph Curry, Isaac, salute Isaac in the building. It was Congratulations to him. I think Jones. I think Popovich and the other coaches in the league would have called the timeout. Braga Jones. I think they would have. I think they would have. They would have. Let me highlight you. Salute to you. Welcome to the program, Mr. Jones. Yeah, you could be upset with Thibodeau a little bit on that. I'm gonna let it pass it because then he'll look like the ultimate Grinch and really sourpuss in the league because Thibodeau didn't call a timeout. Though come TNT halftime, that would be the main story instead of Curry hitting that three and all that. So we the Knicks don't need any more negative enough. They get enough negative coverage from the media. So salute. Hey, Stephen Fox. Salute, Stephen Fox. I'm doing well, man. Salute to you, man. I appreciate seeing you here again. I appreciate I'm doing good work. I watched the program the other night. Doing good work, Stephen Fox. I appreciate and enjoy your content, my friend. As we get back to the game finally. So Wiggins. So after the Curry fiasco, the accolades, he misses the free throw, rebound. Rose comes up with it. Derrick Rose, 20 on the shot clock. Rose around the curl in the paint, bounce pass to Fournier and give and go, and they scored. See, we got to see more and more cutting to the basket and give Derrick Rose an assist. I love that. Here's Curry. So we're even at 12 here with 6:42 here as Poole goes and blocked by Nolan's Noel out of bounds. They'll retain it with 13 on the shot clock. So Noel making an impact here. As the inbound ball to Green, 10 on the shot clock, and offensive foul. Derek Nolan's Noel putting his body on 9. Curry fighting through the screen, too aggressive. They call on the offensive foul. Knicks will have it. Turnover Golden State. With 6:35 here in the first quarter. A and B. Salute A and B. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Glad to see you back. I'm glad you're doing well, my friend. Here's Rose. Rose stops on the dime to Randall. Randall driving into the paint. He's got Green on him. Randall backs him in. Randall spins, passes to Burks. Burks for three-pointer. It's off the mark. Loose ball. Jonas Noel making an impact with the loose ball. Here's Fournier with a three. It's off the mark. He bricking. He's building brownstones. And here comes Draymond Green back to, and he passes. Stolen by Randall. Bounce pass to Fournier to Burks. Burks is going to shoot the three. It's off the mark. Rebound Nolan's Noel, and he got fouled. Loose ball foul on the floor. So Nolan's Noel asserting himself this evening, early in the first quarter. So it's good to see him asserting himself. There's some fire to the fuel with the Miles Turner speculation. Which center will go? Which one will stay? So guys if they don't want to go, they're gonna have to start picking up their game here. And Nolan's Noel so far. And Noel is not an effort thing. Is a health when he's on when he's on the floor, he gives you maximum effort. He's limited offensively with his hands, but he gives you effort. But it's just the health and his knees and all those things that come with that. And here's the inbound the ball here to Randall. Randall 11 on shot clock. Randall backing in, spins in the paint. Fires in and out, misses. Nice shot by Randall. Just got to get the bounce. And here's Nolan's Noel being active again, but he knocks the ball out of bounds as Curry. And that's a nice shot there, embracing his mother. 6 points for Curry so far. 2 3-pointers hit. But I don't see his wife. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins turns. Here's Green in the paint. Misses. Rebound Randall. Julius over to Quickly is inserted in the game here. Quickly over to Noel. Noel dribble, bounce pass to Randall. 14 on the shot clock. Randall in the paint, backing out. Passes to the Rose. Rose to Quickly. Quickly turns, fires for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Emmanuel Quickly knocks it down. Knicks up 15-12. So good ball movement there for the Knicks. Provide an assist there for Randall. 15-12 here. With 5 minutes in the first quarter. Here's Wiggins. Back to Green. Green. Here comes the 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Rebound, Randall. So Randall has probably like fifth rebound, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check the numbers at the end of that quarter as Randall keeps his dribble. Noel putting good screens. Passes to Fournier. Fournier looks at the clock. 13. Fournier drives back to Randall. Randall, 9 on the shot clock. He drives, going north to south, goes to the basket, and he scores. Yes, indeed. Julius Randle taking it north to south. That's what we need from Julius Randle. Knicks up by 5. He missed a couple of threes, and he figured it out here. Go attack the rim. So Poole passes to Green. Green driving, opens up a 3-pointer, and that's good. Give Draymond Green an assist. So Warriors down by 2, 17-15 with 4:08. As Derrick Rose brings the ball up. Screen there by Randall. Rose in the paint with a floater. It's good. Derrick Rose. So no rim protection for Golden State right now. And it's showing the Knicks are taking advantage of that. They need to continue to score in the paint here. The 3-point barrage will come later. As Draymond Green passes it to Poole. Poole throws it up. And he's getting go to the free throw line for a foul. So Knicks up 19-15. As Chef Dan will join me in a moment. Salute, Chef Dan.
Salute to you, Kev. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. Doing well.
I couldn't be on for when he broke the record. I apologize.
No, you didn't miss much. Trust me. You didn't miss much. As Jordan Poole will go to the line here for some free throws. And he hits the first one. Golden State down by 3, 16-19. He has another free throw coming up with 3:44 left in the first quarter. And he hits the pair of free throws here. The Knicks up by 2 here with 3:40 in the first quarter. As Rose brings the ball up. He's surveying the defense here. Mitchell Robinson inserted into the game. Here's Fournier. Thought about the 3. Now he's going to shoot the 3. And it's off the mark. So another brownstone for Fournier there. He's building them really nice. And here's Poole. Poole passes it to Green. Green driving. Green blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Last touch by New York. And did they give him a new shot clock? I don't think a new shot clock was deserving there. The ball did not hit the rim. With 3:16. No one has they went back to 13. So as I said that, they corrected it. As Peyton the second is in the game, is going to inbound the ball here.
And these guys are moving kind of fluid right now.
Misses 3, and here's an offensive rebound into the paint and scores there. Peyton, beneficiary of inbounding the ball and quick passing. So salute to Mike Ortiz as Randall brings the ball up here. Fournier, bounce pass. Fournier keeps his dribble. He stops back to Rose. 12 on the shot clock. Julius on the left wing. Julius jabs. Julius passes it quickly on the curl for 3. It's off the mark. Deep rebound, but good job by the guards coming in. Wiggins come up with that rebound. And here's Green. Green back to Poole. 16 on the shot clock. Jordan Poole. Bounce pass to Green. Green passes it. Wide open 3, but he decides and traveling call. So traveling is the call there with 2:30 in the first quarter, as they think they're going to call a timeout, Chef Dan.
Most definitely. You're a couple of seconds ahead of me, so I'm just letting you call the action right now. But yeah, I'm seeing the Warriors are moving kind of fluid. Their offense is seamless. I see, we got that traveling call. That's good, but man, I don't think we can keep up scoring with these guys.
Well, we in certain aspect, yes and no. The reason why, if we continue to go into the paint and scoring in the paint and continue and continue attacking the paint like they've been doing, going north to south, yes. But if they're going to sit there and try to shoot a 3-point barrage contest with the Golden State Warriors back and forth, no. And it's an oxymoron because right now they're shooting 44.4% from the field, the New York Knicks. They're 3 of 11 from 3-point land, 27%. Golden State is 3 of 8. But the points in the paint, I wanted to say, they got 10 points in the paint right now. Golden State has 6 as well, but New York has a couple blocks, with Noel and they have 3 blocks. They have Noel and Mitchell Robinson manning the paint and rim protecting. I think that's a recipe for an opportunity. If they have a chance to win this game, I think that's one of they have to exploit is that right now. And let me add Jeff Dan back.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Right back. Good. Yeah.
You're good. You're good there. You know you can add yourself in. You know that, right?
Yeah,
You know
yeah, yeah.
you have the ability to do that. So just to let you know that. Let me see. Would you? I was talking about Julius Randle. He has 3 rebounds. I could have sworn he had more, but right now he has 3 rebounds. But it felt like he's had like 5 to 6 rebounds. He's been on a lot of good positioning for rebounding, and it's Noel with the 4 rebounds. But all in all, when Julius missed a couple threes, he saw that his 3-point shooting isn't effective, and I like him going to the basket, going north to south, and he did that a couple times in a few possessions.
Do you see? I haven't really gotten to pay attention because I'm back and forth right now. But have you seen? Have you seen the substitution pattern with the Knicks so far? Is it to your liking currently, or do you think we're still kind of playing the starters or who we have? A little too much.
Well, I can't really today's game and yes and last game, I can't really give that positive answer yet because they're doing it because of health and safety protocol and short man, and I can't judge him on the substitution because he might not want to play certain people certain minutes, and he's going to rely heavily on certain starters because of the lack of roster availability. So I got to give him a little bit of a pass for that right now,
All right, all right.
just to be fair, because we don't want to pile on. They're losing a couple games here. They have a few, a small losing streak. We don't want to keep piling on so much. It's already negative already. So no, I just want to wait to see. I think he's doing what he's going to coach the best he can with the limited amount of ingredients that he has to make the gumbo tonight. So we'll see how it might not be to our liking. He might overseason it or might not. So
Most definitely. All right. I enjoy hearing that right now. As far as I know we're down a couple of players, but he's trusting the rotation a lot more because he has no choice. I'm a fan of that right now.
as Rose back to Fournier. Fournier back to Rose. 13 on shot clock. Quickly. Back to Rose. 9 on shot clock. Rose rises for 3. It's good. Derrick Rose with 3-pointer. So Knicks 22-19. 10 points for Derrick Rose. 4-4 from shooting with 3 assists. I like that number out of the points is the assist, and they pass the ball around. Here's to the paint. He scores. Wow, that's a nice, impressive play there by Golden State. They are down by 21-22. As Randall in the paint, passes the quickly, 16 on the shot clock, quickly driving, stops on the dime, back to Randall, 12 on the shot clock. Randall on the left wing, he's dribbling, he's backing in, he goes in the paint, passes it to Rose. Rose 6 on the shot clock. Rose gonna have to put this up. Rose passes it quickly, he's gonna fire it. He had the shot clock. He had not a good possession there. Didn't get a good look. He had to rush that one, so he misses. Here's Curry back in the game. Curry's going to fire a 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson and Quickly. So Quickly brings the ball up. Manu Quickly with 1:10 before the quarter ends. As Randall backing in. Randall going strong to the basket. Reverse, and it's good. Julius Randall going north to south. He scores, showing why he's a big guy down low. As Marlon Jones salute. Jamaica in the building, Philippines in the building as the Knicks turn the ball over. So salute to everyone. Ooh, here's a 3-pointer, and it's good. Wow, from way downtown. Number 8, hit that. Oof. So we are even at 24 with 37 seconds here before the quarter ends. As Rose passes it quickly there. 12 on the shot clock. Quickly. Calls out for a screen. Quickly. Driving. Quickly. Got bumped and a foul on the floor. So I think they're going to inbound this.
Is it the first and the last 2 minutes?
I believe so.
Okay.
It's the first, and yes, they have a foul to give. Is Balenka was the one that hit the 3-pointer. So I don't watch the Golden State Warriors, so it's gonna take me a while to get the second unit
Yeah,
names.
Bielitsa has been kind of automatic from 3 back there for
Here's
the Warriors.
quickly alley oop to Mitchell Robinson, misses that alley oop there. So wow, just missed it on off the fingertips.
Kelvin T. Jones, what's up to you, brother? I seen Big Task salute to me as well. Salute to you, Big Task. I love seeing y'all in the chat. Y'all, y'all always live in the chat.
Absolutely. Well, Mitchell Robinson just missed that. Oof.
Cause that was with one hand. I saw that
Yes.
just now. That's what you secure that with two hands.
Yes. So quickly foul Curry to stop the action here with 6 seconds on the clock, 24 all. So they had a foul to give as Deuce McBride siding, getting in the game for the last 6 seconds for defensive replacement here. So Fournier will sit down. And is there Kevin Knox siding as well? Yeah, Kevin Knox in the game. Huh,
Gotta
six
open up.
seconds.
Gotta open up the Gotta open up
Curry,
the rotation. Yeah.
where it's all even 24. So it's good to see that, Chef Dan. Chef Dan, are you comfortable to do the second quarter?
Yeah, give me yeah, I can do the second quarter.
All right. I just don't, make sure that you get called, you get some calls in here as well. So mm, and Deuce McBride. So 24 all, Chef Dan. First
Most
quarter, the
definitely.
Knicks did scored. I mean, it's not 30 points, but they didn't give up 30 points neither, and they're in an even battle, 24 all. They're shooting 45.5% from the field, holding Golden State to 38.1%, 8 out of 21. The Golden State Warriors are 40% from the 3-point line, 4 out of 10. The Knicks are shooting 4 out of 13, 30.8 from the 3-point line. Knicks have not gone to the foul line. No fouls called for the Knicks. The Warriors only 6 attempts. They hit 4 out of 6. Their Knicks are being on rebound 12-10 on the glass. Golden State has 3-1 on the offensive glass. Both teams have 6 assists apiece. Knicks have 3 blocks to 1 for the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors have 2 steals to New York's 1. Knicks have 3 turnovers, and Golden State 4. And Knicks have 12 points in the paint to Golden State 8. So I like that number. We need to increase that, double it, or even double it before halftime, and have a 2-1 margin points in the paint. I think that will give us a key to either be ahead at half or an opportunity to have a close game and steal, and not steal one, but Vegas say they're -5 underdog, but have an opportunity to win it on your home court.
Most definitely. But like you said, we have to also get back to attacking the basket, truly attacking the basket. I think because of the plethora of young guys we have, we can kind of run up and down the court today. This one we can really run up and down the court with today, and have a free flowing, a more free flowing, up and down type of game today, and we can hopefully get some more buckets closer to the paint, and that'll open up and spread the floor for everyone else. But we have to consistently attack the paint.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And just a little bit of a note. I cannot wait for Thursday. As a comic book nerd, can't wait to see Spider-Man. That's all I have to say.
Uh, I just want to ask you, how do you see them extending Kevin Knox's minutes?
I think they will tonight. I think he'll play another. I don't think he'll play the same amount of minutes that he played against Milwaukee, but I think he's going to play some, not a lot, but I think he's going to play some of the little bit, a half of what Obi gets recently. I think so, because I think they're showcasing him.
Yeah, I think they need to get rid of. They need to,
Move
showcase
on.
that
Yeah,
trade.
yeah.
Yeah.
They need to move on and show and we mentioned it yesterday on the Return to the Knicks podcast. We were on last night. We chopped it up. Good job by yourself, Z, Gideon. Phenomenal job. And it was great work you guys did. And we talked about it, showcasing him. He's available to trade. Teams are inquiring about him. He's an interesting contract that guys or talent. He's got to, you bring him in here from let's say the 16th, 17th, or the 18th. When he gets there, you got 3/4 of the season to see what you got from a Knox, and see if you want to re-up him, because you could get him on the cheap, and you have his rights, his restriction free agent rights. If he sees you, shows you something. So teams are that's a high commodity, an asset. So Chef Dan, whenever you're ready for the second quarter.
Yeah, they, like I said, I'm a few seconds behind you, so I just have they showing me some replays of Ray Allen shooting threes while he's talking to Michael Strahan. Oof, ain't I going through it as a Knicks and a Giants fan? So the Knicks have the ball. Kevin Knox passes it over to Burks. Burks he denies the screen from Mitchell, gets it over to Deuce McBride. McBride, he's dribbling around, snake dribbles, takes a corner three, got it. Miles McBride for a 3-pointer. Knicks 27, Golden State Warriors 24. We have Iguodala bringing the ball up, passes it to Curry, back to Iggy. Iggy defended by Knox. He's dribbling, passes it to Toscano Anderson. Toscano passes it back to Curry. Curry back to Toscano, driving, kicks it out to Lee. Damon Lee for three, and he airballs it. So the ball goes out of bounds, and the Knicks will inbound it from under their basket. As
Look
they
at
show
Dre
Ray
Allen's
Allen
face.
making a face off that air ball. He's thinking, I came here to see Curry shooting, not this guy. As Burks has the ball past the half-court line, gets the screen from Mitchell, drives into the paint, turns around, and the shot doesn't get the bounce. Warriors secure the rebound, passes it to Toscano Anderson. Toscano bringing the ball up, passes it back to Bielitsa. Bielitsa over to Curry. Curry driving, and he gets the layup. Score is 27-26, Knicks up by 1. Deuce McBride bringing the ball up. He has Iggy on him, dribbling, brings it over to IQ. IQ dribbling on the perimeter, kicks it off to McBride. McBride, jab step, drives, gets double team, kicks it off to Quickly for three. He misses it, but Kevin Knox gets the rebound. Alec Burks driving, and he gets the layup. So Alec Burks on the board right now as well, and it's a foul. Alec Burks heading to the line to complete an old-fashioned three-point play. I see a big task right now. You want them to bench Burks. We need all the players we could get, buddy. We're down RJ, Obi, and Grimes. We need all the players we could get. As Burks hits the free throw and makes it a 4-point game. Knicks up 30. Golden State Warriors 26. Toscano Anderson has the ball, defended by Knox. Gets it over to Curry. Curry kicks it off to Bielitsa. Bielitsa gets it off to Lee. Lee dribbling, gets it to Toscano. Toscano trying to find Curry, but then's dribbling. He has Kevin Knox on him. 2-pointer, gets it right over Kevin Knox. Score is 30-28. Golden State Warriors down by 2. Quickly has the ball. He's defended very well. Snake dribbles back into the perimeter, gets it to Burks. Burks gets it to Knox. Knox for three. Knox gets it. Kevin Knox for three. The score is 33-28. As Curry's bringing the ball up. Defended by IQ. Nice defense by IQ right there. Ooh, almost gave it up. Curry for three, and he gets it. Oh, man, there goes Steph Curry right there, being who he is. Score is 33-31. Warriors down by 2. Quickly has the ball. He's dribbling. Gets a screen. He's in the, and they call a travel on Quickly. I didn't see the travel, but I did not see the travel. But that was a nice move by Steph Curry to get that three the way he did. Curry kicks it off to Toscano. He's driving, kicks it to Lee. Lee misses the mid-range. McBride running over to Knox. Knox! Oh! And Knox almost had that dunk, but he's heading to the line. The score is 33-31, 8:36 left in the first half. Yeah, Calvin, we're kind of behind right now, but we gotta take the streams that we could get. I'm paying for 2 different TV services, and they not giving it to me on time. As Kevin Knox makes the first free throw, scores 34-31, 8:36 left in the first half. Yeah, James, I saw no travel on that IQ call as well, but we gotta roll with the punches. As Knox makes both free throws, scores 35-31. As Curry brings the ball past the half-court line, dribbling, passes it to Iguodala. Iggy over to Bielitsa. Bielitsa driving, kicks it off to Lee. Lee is denied by McBride. over to Iguodala. Iguodala for three. He misses it. Knocks with the rebound. Kicks it off to Burks. Burks past the half court line. Burks is dribbling. Gets a screen from Mitchell. Gets another screen. Goes into the paint. He's dribbling. Takes the mid range. Misses it. Lee with the rebound. Warriors are bringing the ball up the court. Toscano Anderson has the ball now. Kicks it off to Iguodala. To Bielitsa for three. He gets it. Score is 34-35. Warriors down by one. As Burks has the ball, he's dribbling, kicks it off to McBride. McBride now dribbling. Top of the perimeter, denied by Lee. Great defense. Gets a screen by Mitchell. Takes the mid-range, misses it, but he is getting the foul call.
I think it's illegal defense, if I'm not mistaken.
They're calling illegal defense? Oh, yes, illegal defense. So Quickly is heading to the line to shoot the free throw. And he gets it. A 3-second violation, I believe. As they show Steve Kerr clapping. The score is 36-34 with 7:30 left in the first half. Knicks up by 2 as Curry heads to the line. Heads to the bench. Noel in the game now. He's being denied. Gets it over to Quickly. Quickly step back. 3. Got it. Oh my gosh. Emmanuel Quickly. Nice move right there. And they call it a 2 because his foot was on the line. That's fine. We'll take it. 38-34. Knicks up by 4. As Bielitsa is being defended. Kicks it over to Scano.
Legal defense.
And they call a 3-second on the Knicks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have Jordan Poole heading to the line to shoot the free throw, and he makes it. Scores 38-35 with 7:04 left in the first half.
Stretch 5 is giving the Knicks problems.
Yes, most definitely. As Damon Lee gets the inbound, kicks it off to Toscano Anderson, over to Lee. Lee back to Toscano Anderson. Bielitsa driving, misses, but gets the foul call. So Bielitsa is heading to the line, and they're gonna call a timeout. So yeah, I mean the offense is pretty free flowing for the Knicks right now. I love seeing this. The one thing that's kind of bothered me so far is that I see Burks is kind of taking over, trying to do his thing. I'd much more prefer if he shares the ball. We see McBride was able to do some things with the ball. Give everyone a more. We have to be what's the word? Very unselfish with the ball.
What is that coming from the coaching staff? Because he could be, you know, got to take over because of the kids. But I like what I'm seeing from not just McBride, but also Kevin Knox. You know, oof, could it be could it be an opportunity where Kevin Knox shows something and say maybe the Knicks brass will say, hold on, we need a 3-and-D. We've been asking for a 3-and-D who could space the floor and shoot, and we're gonna trade, and we have one on the roster. I mean, but we could talk about that on the podcast. You know,
Yeah, that'd be for another time.
yeah, of
You'd
course.
have to just give me a moment. I have to run to take care of something real quick. I'll
Yeah,
be right back.
I'll take over the call once it gets back. Then that's cool.
All right.
No problem. So there's a timeout right now. Chef Dan will be right back. What's going on, Johnny Davis? Salute, Mr. Davis. I hope you're doing well. As right now they're in a commercial break. We all know we got the first few minutes of the game. Curry broke the record. They stopped the game. They did all his accolades and all. That's out of the game now. The Knicks are playing basketball. The young kids, you know, the young kids, Knox, McBride, they're quickly showing, you know, they're playing with free flowing speed, you know, and quick tempo, like, you know, like Kelvin likes to say, you know, let's run these cats out of the gym, you know, and not allow the defense to set back. But right now, set back and reset and defend. You know, we put them on their pace by pushing the ball and having them get back in transition. Maybe the defense makes some mistakes and to capitalize. We saw Kevin Knox trying almost had a 3-point play on a dunk attempt. He got hit in the head, almost had that going down. So we like to see that. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Many blessings to your grandmother. I appreciate it watching, and we try to entertain as much as possible. And I appreciate it. Humbly appreciate it. Thank you so much. As we still in this, TV timeouts are always a little longer than normal TV, normal timeouts from when they play on a home game, not nationally televised, because they want to get as many commercials, eyeballs, and sponsors. So they're still in a timeout. So we'll get the action. We'll get going on. Thank you, Big Task. I thank you. I appreciate it. Hit those likes. Yes, please hit those likes. Thank you so much, because you guys are the backbone of the program and allow me to move forward and grow all of us as they return back to the action. Don't know if this is
For
a
yeah, that it returned back
replay.
to the action for
Got the
you, but
action.
for me, I'm still on the commercials. I'm sorry, I'm right back in, but
You want
I
to
was checking on
continue, or
my.
you
No,
want
I'm
to
gonna
continue?
continue. I was just
All right.
checking on my peach cobbler I got in the oven, so
All right. So
the
I'll let
chef
you.
is chefing it up right now.
Okay, when we get back, they'll go to some free throw lines. So Chef Dan will take you the rest of the way there, for the rest of the half.
Most definitely, as they just have audio assists playing for Steph Curry for when he beat the record. Once again, congratulations to him. I just didn't need to see it. But yeah, see Draymond Green thanking Steph as Bielitsa is heading to the line. Score is 38-35 as Bielitsa misses the first free throw with 6:52 left in the first half. We show Draymond Green right now. Most assists to Steph Curry. He's got like 400 of them. His IQ passes the ball to Burks. Burks, they both across the half court. Derrick Rose trying to get in. Scores 39-35. They corrected IQ's three. Back to IQ. IQ's dribbling. Gets the screen. Shoots the three. Front rim. Lee with the rebound. Kicks it off to Toscano. Toscano kicks it right back to Lee. Right back to Bielitsa. Bielitsa kicks it right back to Toscano. Toscano to Poole. Poole right back to Toscano. Blocked by Noel. IQ running in the open court. He's waiting for his teammates. Kicks it off to Kevin. Kevin Knox driving. Floater. Misses it. That was a good move by Kevin. No, I like that. As Bielitsa is bringing the ball up. And, woo! Deuce McBride almost got a steal. He's letting them know the passing lanes ain't safe. Kicks it off to Bielitsa. Bielitsa right back to Poole. Poole jab step. Fakes it. Then turns it over. Kevin Knox with it. Over to Burks. Burks in the open court. He misses, but he gets fouled, and they're heading to the line. Score is 39-35.
Before you answer, there's a question from Caden's grandma. Ask you, about Chef Dan.
Me personally, I love cooking desserts. So as I let you know just now, I have a peach cobbler loaf, essentially a peach cobbler loaf in the oven. It has some blueberries in it, made with vanilla and cinnamon. So yeah, I'm just hoping the family enjoys that up there. As the Knicks make the first free throw, the score is 40-35, 5:37 left in the first half, and Draymond Green is coming back into the game. Derrick Rose coming back into the game as well.
Will Thibodeau play Rose and McBride on the floor? That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting as Burks hits both free throws. So we have Rose and McBride on the court together.
Hmm.
Julius is in as well. And what was the call? A foul call?
Yeah.
Score is 41-35 with 5:27 left in the first half. The Warriors are inbounding the ball. Inbounded to Poole. Poole right back to Wiggins. Wiggins dribbling with Fournier on his hip. Gets it over to Toscano. Toscano over to Poole. I mean, Lee's driving, kicks it out and there's a foul on a 3-point shot.
That's not a
So
foul.
Jordan,
They call it a foul. Watch the replay. You're not supposed to extend your foot no more and bait for a three. The referees
yeah,
dropping
no,
that
he
play,
extended his foot. Yeah,
and that's not
that
that's
is
supposed to
not
be
a
a
foul.
offensive foul, and that's what they
That
changed the
is,
rules.
yeah.
Now the refs want to be part of the program of the TNT broadcast. We didn't come to see you, bro, dudes. Hey,
So Jordan Poole. Oh, G man,
salute,
salute
G
to you,
man,
man. We
salute,
haven't seen you
man.
in a long time, but salute to
Yeah,
you.
man. You just made my day, my friend. Man, salute to Sarge in the building. Oh man, salute indeed.
As Toscano hits the first two free throws, the score is 38-41. He hits all three free throws. But once again, I don't agree with that foul call. For you to extend your leg in that motion, that's not a natural shooting motion.
I agree with you. Yeah. Hmm.
Rose crosses the half court. He's dribbling, kicks it out to Julius. Julius now, top of the free throw line, kicks it out to McBride. McBride gets a screen from Julius. He's dribbling, takes the three, gets it again. Miles McBride for the three. Yeah, these young guys got to play. 44-38. Knicks up right now by 6 as Draymond is trying to call out a play. Wiggins doesn't cut, but now he's defended by Fournier. He rejects the screen and they give it up. Turnover. Derrick Rose in the open court, running, gets it off to Julius. Julius now driving, takes the mid range, gets it. Nice shot by Julius. Scores 46-38 with 422 left in the first half. It's Draymond, and they call a timeout. So the Warriors got to call a timeout. I saw two turnovers by them that was really unlike them. The first one with Jordan Poole when he kind of just passed the ball to Kevin Knox. And the second one right here was a uncharacteristic turnover as Steve Kerr needs to talk to the team. But hey, I love it.
Yeah, and right now the Knicks are shooting 48.5% from the field, 16 out of 33, while holding the Golden State Warriors to 41.4, 12 out of 29. The Knicks are shooting 42.1% from three-point land, 8 out of 19. Golden State Warriors are shooting 6 out of 14, that's 42.9%. So three-pointers are pretty much even up. Knicks have more attempts but the percentage wise are almost the same. Knicks are shooting 6 of 6 from the free throw line, and that you need to hit your free throws, and it's good to see that they're hitting. Golden State Warriors are 9 out of 12 for 75% from the free throw line. Knicks are being on rebound 16 to 15 by one. And the Knicks have 8 assists to Golden State 9. So it's good to see that they have a almost double digits of assists before the half, which is a pleasant surprise. We haven't said that much in a lot of the watch alongs. They're always trailing in assists and very low. The Knicks have 4 blocks to Golden State 1. That's why I keep telling you attack north to south, attack in the paint. And right now, the Knicks are scoring by 16 to 10 and points in the paint. So they have to continue to score in the paint and continue if they want to stay with this high power offense of Golden State. The threes will come eventually, but continue to attack in the paint. There's no rim protection for Golden State, and I think you could continue doing that
I
going
agree.
forward.
I agree with you 100%. Currently, it seems the only guy that can create his own 3-point shot without having someone drive to the basket for them right now is Miles McBride. He's very comfortable with an off the dribble three. So I'm more than comfortable with letting him do that. I see we got Julius back in the game. Him and Derrick Rose, I believe they're starting to figure out a chemistry with each other. I'm surprised it's taken this long for these two to kind of start a chemistry with each other, but I see them two kind of getting along. Big task. You said it. I agree with you 100%. We got to play these young guys. It's at this point now. It can't be a coincidence the amount of production Emmanuel quickly is giving us. Plus Obi Toppin before he gets into COVID protocols, he gets a brand new career high along with 10 rebounds. And then just before Quentin Grimes enters COVID protocol, he gets a career high and he sets Nick records. And right now we're seeing Deuce McBride. He comes in the game and he's very comfortable. He is very comfortable in the professional game. So I'm more than okay. Like, we drafted these guys because we were confident that these guys could at least do something for our team, and if not at the very least, we felt that we could showcase them enough to get something back if we wanted to trade them. We got to play these guys.
Yeah, salute to Dan Jones. Salute Dan Jones. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Most definitely, Dan Jones. I like I said, when Kemba got benched for the season, I thought that, that meant more playing time for the kids. We haven't seen that yet, but I think that's coming along very soon as they return to the action and they get a foul. Noel, I believe, no, Derrick Rose fouled Jordan Poole, so Jordan Poole is heading back to the line. Score is 46-38 with 4:13 left in the first half. So you see Thibodeau, he's making a substitution, I believe. Yep. Deuce McBride going back to the bench. I wonder who's coming in for Deuce.
Burks.
Ooh. Anyways, Jordan Poole makes both free throws. The score is 46-40. Knicks have a 6-point lead with 4 minutes. Yeah, essentially 4 minutes left in the first half. Julius misses the mid range. Poole with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Wiggins open for three. He misses it. And they get an offensive rebound, and Julius steals it. Julius, watch it back. Kicks it off to Noel. Back to Burks. Burks dribbling. He has Poole on him. Gets a screen from Noel. Takes the three. Air ball. Oof. Hit nothing but the outside of the net. 46-40. Knicks can still have the lead. 3:30 left in the first half. Curry kicks it off to Draymond, and Draymond cuts for an open lane dunk. Scores 46-42. I mean, that comes with that comes with double teaming Steph Curry at the top of the key. D Rose kicks it off to Julius. Julius to Fournier. Fournier kicks it back to Julius. Julius driving, and they call an offensive foul. That is
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah, that was not an offensive foul. Not on Draymond
That was
Green.
disgusting. Not on Draymond Green.
No, that he flopped. That was my okay, I was a little seconds ahead of you. Yeah, that was bad.
Steph Curry bringing the ball up, kicks it off to Draymond. Draymond to Poole. Poole fakes a three, then drives. Now he stopped, kicks it off to Draymond. Draymond back to Curry. Curry, and nice defense by the Knicks right there. Almost tried to get it to Looney, but was denied by Noel. So out of bounds with 5 seconds left. 2:47 left in the first half. The score is 46-42. Knicks up by 4. Wiggins takes the mid range, misses it. Burks over to Rose. Rose driving, misses the layup. Ah, that was good defense, transition defense. Poole, he's dribbling, kicks it to Looney, and Looney gets another easy dunk, and Tibbs is gonna have to call timeout after this. 2:27 left in the first half.
You see the adjustment from Golden State. They're now um rushing two defenders to the paint and trying to make an effort to control the paint. Still no shot blocking protection, but just to have the double and having people in the paint in the lanes to disrupt. And you see them making that adjustment.
Most definitely. Another thing too is, I'm not gonna lie, it's the offense is feeling stagnant yet again.
Well, I mean, we can't really. I'm going to give not yet a mulligan on Randall because he tried to go north to south
No, it
and
isn't. It isn't for me personally. I'm sorry for cutting you off. It isn't
no.
Randall that I feel is making the offense a little stagnant right now. Um, I I'm gonna keep saying it. I really don't think Evan Fournier fits. And if he's got an open shot and he's not taking it, then he really doesn't fit. There was a couple of threes I would have rather him just taking because it generated that open look. I know we want to drive to the paint more, but especially on that last offensive foul that Julius had, I believe Fournier had an open look. So I believe we're returning from break. Score is 46-44 with 2:20 left in the first half. Knicks up by 2. Alec Burks is about to inbound the ball. Gets it to Julius. Julius over to Noel. Noel to Rose. Rose dribbling. And he gets fouled. So Rose is heading to the line. It's 2:11 in the first half. Score is 46-44.
And that's what you have when there's no rim protection and you go north to south and good things happen. Now he's gonna get rewarded at the free throw line.
I love that. Rose makes the first one. Scores 47-44. They show Emmanuel quickly. I wonder what, oh gosh. I wonder what idiotic thing Reggie Miller has to say about Emmanuel quickly season.
Yeah.
So Rose makes both free throws. The score is 48-44. Curry's bringing the ball past the half court line. He's dribbling, gets a double team over to Looney, over to Wiggins. No, over to Green, and Green dunks yet again. Scores 48-46. Rose over to Julius. Julius to Burks. Burks dribbling. Gets it over to Rose. Rose over to Burks. Burks for 3. Front rim. Doesn't get it. Draymond Green with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Kicks it off to Curry. Curry for 3. And he misses. Julius gets the rebound. 1:30 left in the first half. Julius, he's dribbling. Kicks it out to Rose. Rose back to Julius. Julius backing down Green. And he misses the fadeaway. Curry with the rebound. Kicks it off to Poole. Poole fakes the 3. Defended by Fournier. Snake dribbles around. Gets switched on to Julius. Now Fournier is defending Green, and they call a foul. Or is that a? Is it a foul?
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm checking out the chat for a minute.
Yep. So Curry's heading to the line. Golden State Warriors are in the bonus. Score is 48-46 with a minute 6 seconds left in the first half. Curry misses the first one, so ball don't lie.
Salute, Jess. Salute, Jess from San Antonio. Salute, salute. Welcome back to the stream. We appreciate. We saw you on the San Antonio, New York series, and salute, Jesse. I'm glad you're back.
Most definitely. As Rose gets the ball from Randall, he drives, takes the floater, misses the floater. That was a little too soft of a touch right there. Green bringing the ball up, rushes. Curry misses. And they say Knicks ball. So 48-47 with 45 seconds left in the half. Knicks bringing the ball up. Burks gets the ball over to Julius. Ay, ay, ay. Julius turns it over to Draymond Green, over to Rose, over to Poole, and he misses the 3. Julius gets the rebound. 18 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Passes it to Rose. Mm.
We're
5.
at halftime. Yeah, we do.
Yep.
We're at the half.
Julius jab step series. Misses it. Yep, we're at the half.
Oh man! So right now we're 1 point lead on Golden State. No one expected that. No one figured that it's not a moral victory neither. We need to close out. Play the 48-minute game. But we like what we see so far. We like what we see. The second unit again something about the second unit, the way they play. Salute to Victor Alvarez. Well, salute. Hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, no problem. We're glad to do a good job on the play-by-play, Chef Dan and myself. We appreciate it for the feedback. We definitely here to just have fun and watch it along with you guys and just enjoy it. That's what the objective here. We thank you. So hey, Dalen, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, let's see. Chef Dan, so far with Julius Randle, I okay in the beginning of the game, but when you're going north to south, just go all the way. Don't stop halfway in between in Albuquerque to have a hot dog. What I mean is he stops at the line and he wants to do a fadeaway jumper, shoot back, and it's not going in. And just let the game come natural. There's times when he does, he makes us. He shows why he was how he played last year, but then he starts trying to force things like that. Turnover with Damon Green there right before, it was in 55 seconds, no handle Randall. Like just free flow. Don't overthink it. That's what frustrates us with Julius Randle at times.
I agree with you there. It seems like the overall everyone's objective is that the offense needs to be simplified when he's not out there, and he's kind of. I don't like the I know you want to get into the post. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of the dribbling here and there to establish post position, get an easy bucket, but right now, you're either getting the foul call or you're not really getting the shot that you want. You got to go north to south with more of a vicious intent, and you got to learn to finish. Like you got to finish amongst the little trees they have. They have little to no rim protection. Kevon Looney is hurt, and he does not want to stand in front of the rim and take any of that punishment he's been taking all throughout these years. So,
Johnny Timon in the building. Salute Johnny Timon. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Johnny, you on perfect timing, brother. I've been saying this. It's no coincidence that each and every game that these rookies have been playing in, that they're either breaking a record or setting setting a career high for themselves. We got to play the rookies, especially the guys that we got. I'm confident in Deuce McBride keeping up what he's doing so far. I believe he has 6 points on the night, 2 3-pointers, and he's played some all right defense. I haven't had to say that McBride is out of position. So as long as I'm not saying that, that lets you know he's not being a problem on the defensive end right now. I We just have to play the young guys.
Yeah, let me give you the stats and then I'll give you the team stats. Let's go with the team stats first before the individuals. The New York Knicks are shooting 16 out of 40. That's 40% from the field. Holding Golden State 15 out of 37. That's 40.5. So half a percent better. Golden State Warriors are shooting. The Knicks are shooting 8 out of 21. That's 38.1% from 3-point land. Holding the Golden State Warriors 16 out of 15 for 35.3. The Knicks are 8 or 8, perfect on the free throw line. And the Golden State Warriors 11 out of 16, 68.8%. Total rebounds 22 for Golden State, 18 for New York. Knicks 8 assists to 12 to the Golden State Warriors. Knicks have 4 blocks. The Golden State Warriors have 1. Knicks have 4 steals to 3 for the Golden State Warriors. Knicks have 6 turnovers, 7 for Golden State. And points in the paint, all even at 16 there. The last flurry there at the end, closing out the quarter, the half, they allowed Golden State to score some easy buckets in the paint, and that's why they're all even at 16 there. And I'll give you the individual in 1 second. Let me do a little housekeeping here, and we'll go to the Knicks. The Knicks so far is being led by Derrick Rose, 12 points in 17 minutes of action with 3 assists, 1 rebound, followed by Julius Randle with 6 points, 17 minutes of action, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. You have Burks with 8 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 17 minutes of action. Emmanuel Quickly with 7 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound in 12 minutes of action. No points for Mitchell Robinson. He has 2 rebounds in 8 minutes. We need to see him getting going. And the name that everyone wants to talk about is Miles McBride. McBride with 6 points in 8 minutes of action. That's good. With 1 we'd like to get him. Hoping we'd like to get him some more assists, at least 2 or 3 assists. But hey, he's doing really well for 8 minutes of action, limited action, doing extremely well. Another kid that came in 7 minutes of action is Kevin Knox. He's given us 5 points, 1 assist 3 rebounds. One of them was on the offensive glass that led to a Burks 3-point play in that first half. And compared to the numbers from Evan Fournier, 17 minutes on the floor with just 2 points, no assists, no rebounds, nada. Compared to what McBride, what Knox is giving us, and the contract. So it's a lot to be talked there. And then again, we only have 2 points combined for our centers. Nolan's Noel with 2 points, and let's see how many rebounds between our centers. 5 rebounds in our centers. It's not going to cut the mustard. I understand they got a couple blocks and they rim protect early, but this is the reason why we get more clamored, and we know that the Turner trade is going to happen. And I don't want to take it away from the game, but you night in night out, you gotta get some points from our centers, man, and it's frustrating.
It is frustrating, but at the same time, right now, I think I know we're not getting the points from our centers, but I'm okay with it as long as we have everyone else driving to the paint and generating the looks that they're getting. I see a lot of great looks that we are getting at the paint. Um, Alec Burks has been one that I've seen really consistently drive and kick out and generate 3-point shots for the team. Derrick Rose is another one. I would like to see us more so convert at the rim a lot more. I know what was the field goal percentage? We're both dead even at 40%.
40
But
40%, right?
but what are the points in the paint right now?
Even at 16. So Luke, thank you, Johnny Davis, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Johnny Davis, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Johnny Davis. But back to what you were saying. Yeah, we need more conversion at the rim.
Yeah, we need to continue. We need to continue.
The other thing I really like seeing is I know we're not shooting a high volume of them, but 100% on the free throw line. We've always been a team that seems to, always miss the free ones that are right there at the line. So we need to continue converting those as well. But it also comes that comes with driving to the paint a lot more. We need to drive to the paint a lot more and force the issue with the referees. You're gonna have to call something at this point because these guys are out of position. I'm noticing that the Warriors are out of position a lot of times, and they're sending, like you said, like you noted before, they're sending 2 to 3 people to defend in the paint.
Yeah, and if they're doing that, like G-Man, bro, it's true. Maybe we want to bring another athletic center in Sims. Maybe you want to play Jericho, free the walls of Jericho, and allow them to play along with you're already in that minor youth movement, and why not? You know, he can't do any worse than no points than what Mitchell Robinson's given us. I know Mitchell Robinson's more skilled and more seasoned center, of course, hands on, but maybe something different, athleticism, offensive rebound, fighting for the rebounds. He might, and just for and I'm not saying play him 25 minutes. I'm just saying maybe give us 8 minutes, give us something, 5, 7 minutes, something to see what the kid could do. And if it's positive, you keep him on the floor a little longer. You keep riding a little, with Jericho Sims with the young guys, and you run you run the team out of the gym, with that youth and back and forth. And I know Warriors like to play that high pace game, but when you got no scouting report on our second unit with that energy, advantage New York, in my opinion.
I agree with you there to a certain extent. I don't know if Jericho Sims is going to be available to play tonight. I don't know. I just know that we have 3 people in protocols. So that's tough right there. But another name that I would look out for as far as like a guy who helps sometimes when the offense is stagnant just by his presence and what he does other than scoring is a guy in Taj Gibson. I know we haven't seen him ever since I believe it was the Suns game or the Bulls game where he got the 2 quick texts and then was thrown out of the game. But we haven't seen Taj in the game for a while. Whenever Taj has been in the game, great things happen for us.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about him too. I forgot that he was there. He's there as well, and he does good thing getting in the lane, disrupting the defense, passing, and yeah, that's another name. Good job there for reminding me, of him, because he hasn't played in a while. I'm thinking he's injured or hurt or in protocols, and it just totally just passed me. Good job there for reminding me of Taj Gibson.
No problem, man. It's just he's one of those guys that, like I said, I know Tibbs would be comfortable playing him, and he is one of those guys where I've noticed that his screens, he is the best screen setter for this team. He is one of the guys that is constantly, whenever we have, whenever there's a breakdown in communication and there's a foul called and we have to gather together and readjust ourselves. He's one of those guys. Like, he's truly a captain. So that's a guy that I'd love to have just on this on the on the floor right now to help some of the young guys.
Yeah, and, agree. Thank you guys for all the mods out there on the I'm watching. Thank you a lot for supporting the program and keeping an eye out and policing the chat. I appreciate you guys. Don't let it go that it's seen. It's appreciative.
Most definitely. Salute to Kelvin T. Jones yet again. Kelvin T. Jones and Big Task at Hand. Salute to you guys. Y'all always in the chat. Oh, A to Z in the chat. Salute to you. Salute to you, Zach. How you doing, man? Hope everything's doing well with you and yours.
It's hilarious. Robert Parr in the building, my
Robert
man.
Parr, salute to
Fame. Yes,
you.
indeed. Man, today is all the all stars are out. Forget about some front row in Madison Square Garden. We got the celebrity row here in the
Yeah, we got
chat.
celebrity right here. You right.
Love it,
Robert
man.
Parr, Maria's in the building. I
Yes.
love it. Johnny Timon, G Man for life is in the building. I love all this.
G-Man from AKA the Pod Couple. The Pod
Hmm.
Couple's own Sarge, AKA G-Man for life. Remember that. So absolutely, man. Appreciative, man. Phenomenal. Of course, big task. We got James Ultra. We got from Johnny Davis with the super chat. Kelvin T. Jones. Oh man, with Jesse Sandoval from San Antonio. We're all over. We got you. We have Jamaica in the building. Trinidad Tobago in the building. So we had
We well
Jerome from
traveled.
Philippines. We are Philippines. So we are well known international, and they join from everywhere from all parts of the globe, and greatly appreciative, and man, I love it. I totally humbly love talking to everyone from all over, from everywhere. So absolutely salute. Thank you guys. And I can't wait, man. Ooh, I can't wait for the second half here if we continue to play. For some reason Vegas never fails, man. It was a -5. Warriors are only 5-point favorite, and I know Frank earlier said, Frank Calisius as well, said, "Wow, that's a low." That he thought the Knicks will be by 10 or more, double digits underdog, but Vegas knows something that we don't know because they're playing a tough game there. With that, I forgot to mention Mike Ortiz, Barma de Coco, all our chat members that come in night in, night out. Isaac, night in and night out. We even had Stephen Fox. Stephen Fox again. Stephen Fox
Yeah,
also. So Celebrity Row was in the building in droves, and we appreciate everyone. Everyone. If didn't miss your name, I apologize, but greatly I am appreciative that you're here watching along with us, and we appreciate and every day trying to strive to be better and on our way to the 3K subscriber mark. We're striving hard and getting better at it. I know we continue to strive and always strive for excellence, and that's what we want to do here. And we can't do it without having you guys on with us to make us and raise our levels to an excellent level. So we appreciate it.
most definitely. We also appreciate the constant chat involvement that you guys give us. Sometimes we're busy calling the games, but after that, you guys always drop an important, jewel in the chat that gives us more content to talk about. So as much as the Knicks gives us content, you guys give us content as well, and we thank you guys for that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. They're still coming back from the break. We'll let you do the third, Chef Dan, since I'm a little bit ahead. So when we do the fourth, we'll be exactly with the chat. How's that go?
Okay.
So like that we don't
And
because everyone's gonna be anxious and jumpy and And
I'm trying to get this thing to, you know.
Zach says mission is 10K subs. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, of course. We want the million subscriber mark, but we'll definitely, definitely want the 10K. But we're now, we're on small goals. So the next, let's say for January, for before the new year, I think we could get to 3K. Hey, it's a bold statement. I think it's a bold statement. But with all the programming we do, and from the notorious G Money Hoop Show, he's doing a phenomenal job. Sarge, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, Sarge. Thank you so much. I hope you get blessed 100 times full. And I appreciate the love that you have, and just meeting you, appreciative meeting you since March of last year, and just having a good friendship with you. And I so much appreciate it so much. Big Sarge, I appreciate it. And yeah, definitely. So we got covered. So we, those that are new to the channel, we do cover the Knicks, Return of the Knicks podcast, not just on YouTube. It's on anywhere you have your podcast available, Spotify, Podbean, Buzzsprout, anywhere that you Google Play, Apple now, and just put BX Sports Jedi Network, and it's the different programs. Also, we have A to Z Media, part of the family, and they cover the Michigan football, anything football related. He's getting it up and running. It's a new channel for him, up and running. And right now, Michigan is right now the key on the channel. And hopefully we get some more football with the playoffs, NFL playoffs coming in. And Chef Dan, tell me when the quarter starts for you.
It just started for
Go
me as
for
I
it.
have Derrick Rose dribbling up the court, passes it to Burks, over to Julius. Julius right back to Rose. Rose kicks it off to Julius. Julius back to Fournier. Fournier dribbling, double teamed in the paint, kicks out to Julius, to Burks. Burks kicks out to Julius. Julius fixed the three. Back to Burks. Burks for three. And he misses front iron. So Warriors get the rebound, bringing the ball up. He's dribbling, passes it to Curry. Curry passes it right back to Poole. Poole for three, and he misses it. And they get an offensive rebound. Curry for three, and he misses it. But the Knicks finally secure the shot. Rose bringing the ball up. He dribbles behind his back, kicks it out to Julius, fakes the three, then drives, takes the mid range, and misses it. Poole with another rebound. He's bringing the ball up. He's dribbling, kicks it out to Curry. Curry back to Green. Green to Poole. Poole fakes it, then drives, and he misses it. Rose with the rebound. Knicks are pushing. Kicks it off to Julius. Julius with a head of steam. Missed the shot. There was a lot of contact. No a foul call. Over to Green. Green over to Poole. Back to Green. Green to Curry. Curry for three. He misses it. Noel secures the rebound. It looks like the Warriors are not. They're not trying to get these offensive rebounds right now. Running back in transition. Julius has the ball. Over to Burks. Burks dribbling, gets the screen, rejects the screen from Julius, then right back to Julius. Julius gets it to Fournier. Fournier for three. He doesn't get the tip in, but Noel is fouled, so Noel may be heading to the line. Aye, aye, aye. So Noel's heading to the line. Kev, to me right now, does it seem like they're forcing the threes?
Golden State.
No, the Knicks.
Yeah, they can't, like I said, we can't get into a 3-point shooting contest with this team. They need to continue attacking the paint. They have a misadvantage, but yeah, they kind of forcing it.
As Noel gets the first free throw, the score is 49-47 with 10:07 left in the third quarter.
Now the referee's gonna
Noel
start calling it tight.
misses the second free throw. Green secures the rebound over to Looney. Looney to Green. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins defended in the post by Fournier, and he's manhandling Fournier. Yeah, that was a defensive miscue right there. Wiggins clearly looked like he was ready to eat Fournier's lunch. as he got fouled by Fournier, but it's on the floor, so they'll bring it out of bounds. Wiggins over to Looney, over to Curry. Curry curling, kicks it out, and they're calling offensive foul. Calvin, I can agree with you there. The Warriors are playing some great defense as well. They're shutting down a lot of drives to the paint.
That's what was impressive with the young guys. They're doing it against the Warriors.
Hmm.
And also Knox did it against the defending world champions and McBride. Grimes, excuse me. They did it against the world, good quality teams.
Most definitely, as there's almost a turnover after a missed Rose floater, and they say it's a kickball. So whose ball is it? I believe it stays with the Warriors. No, they're moving back. So says Curry had the kickball, so it goes right back to the Knicks. Scores 49-47, 9:23 left in the third. Rose to Julius, Julius over to Fournier, and there's another kickball there. Green is trying to dispute the kickball, like you kicked the ball. Fournier inbounding the ball, gets it to Rose. Rose dribbling. He drives, almost gets it. Noel gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Julius. Julius fakes a three, jab step, drives on Draymond Green, kicks it out to Burks. Burks for three, and Burks doesn't get it. Draymond Green has the ball. He's bringing it up, kicks it over to Curry. Curry over to Green. Green floating it, but doesn't get the pass off. Noel, nice defense. Julius kicks it off to Rose, but then he gets fouled in the open court. So Warriors with the take foul. Robert, yeah, he doesn't want to shoot the ball, but I think it's not a deal of him just not wanting to shoot the ball. I think he's trying to play smart right now. Rose over to Julius, Julius over to Fournier, top of the perimeter, defended well. Back to Julius, back to Fournier. Fournier in the passes it to Burks cross court. Burks misses the three, front rim, kicks it off to Looney, and Looney gets the layup in transition. The Knicks were not paying attention. Looney leaked out, scores 49, scores tied 49 all, and I believe Tibbs is calling a timeout.
Yeah, Looney looks like Mitchell Robinson. Look like they it hurts to walk. That face,
Yeah,
like they labor to walk. Like Mitchell Robinson has that also. Like when he walks, like doop, 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 and it looks like they like my God, every step they take, it feels like they're in pain.
like you can hear a tuba playing in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They call a timeout. You know, hopefully that's a good timeout. We don't want them to get going. Last one thing encouraging about last game, I know they lost, but they didn't have a third quarter of doom. Hopefully this is a good trend. No third quarters of doom, and they come out. Oh, this is something that I should have mentioned before we started the half, but since we have a timeout, we could call it. Was let's keep an eye if there's going to be two games in a row that we don't come out like lackluster, lethargical, or the third quarter doom, aka. And if they don't, then I think the message is being sent loud and clear, and you could tell you a telltale sign that they're listening to Coach Thibodeau in the car. He hasn't lost the locker room. I don't think they haven't. Don't get me wrong. Those
I don't think,
misinterpret it.
yeah,
Don't misinterpret it, but so it could keep that narrative out of the beat reporters or us or in our thoughts. But I don't think he hasn't. But it's good to see that they don't get into that lackluster third quarter of doom, and they come out putting in a strong performance. Now remember we were talking about earlier when you said about the substitution pattern. Will Thibodeau stay and be stubborn until the 2 minute, 3 minute to make a sub pattern or five? Lately he's been coming subbing at 5:38 type of mark. Keep an eye on that. But if right now if they seen something that's not conducive to what's on the floor, maybe he might have to. You saw with the young kids. I know the Golden State is good. They're aspiration of championship level team, but let's see.
most definitely. I agree with you there. I also want to see, if Tibbs really wants to let this get out of hand to a point where, not so much Tibbs letting it get out of hand. Um, There was an interesting comment made by De'Aaron Fox over the last couple of days when they asked him about why he feels his team is not playing sound defense, things of that nature. And he goes, at a point when you're in a professional league, everyone tries hard. It's just, are you mentally locked in? That makes the difference between the teams that are good and the teams that aren't. If you aren't mentally locked in, then the game becomes that much harder because you're not playing smart. But everyone plays hard. Can you play smart? Can you do the right things that are necessary? And so at this point, that's what I want to see. Is this starting unit locked in? If they're not locked in, Tibbs may have to make a substitution faster than he wants to.
Hmm. Yeah, we shall see. With yeah, you're right with them because everyone because remember every one of these players that are in the NBA is because they're the best talented players in the world. Is just like you said, who has the more mental fortitude and aspiration to overcome that. You're right as they're ready to come back when you take the call when they get back.
Most definitely, as they're showing some coaching adjustments. Uh, Move on from the record, make a shot, and get Randall going. Is that really all the adjustments they have for us? Then awesome. Derrick Rose kicks it over to Julius, and Julius gets a layup, but I think he knocked out Noel. So scores 51-49, 8:04 left in the third. Julius with 8 points, 4 of 12 field goals, and 5 rebounds. Wiggins has the ball, top of the key. He's dribbling, has Fournier on him, kicks it over to Looney. Looney over to Curry. Curry back to Looney, and he got blocked right above by Noel. Noel with the vicious denial. They kick it to Wiggins, and Wiggins gets an easy floater. That was great offense by the Warriors right there, out of bringing the ball in. So scores 51-51, all tied up with 7:33 in the third. Rose brings the ball up, gets a screen from Randall, kicks it over to Randall. Randall gets it over to Fournier. Fournier's curling into the paint, kicks it out to Rose. Rose driving, misses the layup. Green with the rebound, kicks it off to Curry. Curry to Wiggins. Wiggins to Poole, and Poole gets it and the foul. So Poole is heading to the line to score a 3-point play that happens in transition. Jordan Poole, 10 points, a 1 of 6 field goal shooting, but 8 of 8 free throw. And he gets the shooter's bounce, scores 54-51. Golden State has a 3-point lead on the Knicks. 7:12 left in the third quarter. Rose is bringing the ball up. Julius gets denied the ball one time, finally gets it. Defended by Green. Goes to his spot, kicks it out to Burks. Burks right back to Julius. Julius to Burks. Burks fakes it. Then he gets fouled by Curry.
And no substitution yet, neither. He had an opportunity with a dead ball at sub.
Yeah. Fournier has the ball. He's going to inbound it. Gets it to Noel. Noel drives, misses the layup. Wow. Gets it to Wiggins. Wiggins. Poole fakes a three, kicks it out to Curry. Curry fakes a three, drives, then kicks it, but Burks with the steal over to Rose. Rose over to Fournier. Fournier over to Burks, and they call a foul. Warriors have 4 turnovers in this quarter right now. The Knicks have none, but the Warriors seem like they are more fluid. Seems like they're more willing to take the chances, as there is a timeout on the floor. I believe maybe a TV timeout. So they're heading to commercial.
Right. And now let's see what substitution pattern comes out of this now. What what if he's going to make any subs? He's going to bring in we'll see what Thibodeau does here. If he's going to stay with the same unit, maybe he might switch. Usually he'll bring in a Rose in this particular play, but Rose is on the floor. I don't know. We'll see what he does because he's going to probably trust his veterans here. But you right now you allow Golden State to actually take the lead here with these guys on, and it's only a 3-point game there. But we don't need to see a double digit leads before you make a sub with the bench who's going to come in and play, quick, loose, and bring you back. And sometimes the hill gets too high to climb. It's small right now. Don't let it become bigger than what it is.
I think I think something that we may need to look at. Well, shoot, here's the biggest deal to me is right now, as much as Evan Fournier is getting his lunch eaten by Andrew Wiggins, like the size difference. If we try to substitute Evan Fournier for IQ right now, that gives Wiggins the leeway to really do what he wants to do in the paint. And we kind of haven't seen them dominate us in the paint unless it's, they're getting transition looks. That's what they're getting. It's the transition looks and it's the, out of bounds plays that the cutting out of bounds, especially when they're inbounding it from under their basket. That's one of the looks that they've been getting in the paint. So
Yeah, that they too many easy buckets there on those inbound plays and off of timeouts, and they're executing the coach Kerr's play to perfection, and the Knicks are just a step behind in that aspect. Hopefully it gets cleaned up going into the third and finishing the third going into the fourth quarter, because look for that to happen a lot.
oof. We're still in the commercial break. I got a Verizon commercial.
Yeah, we're still in commercial. TV timeouts, the commercial tends to be a little longer than normal watch along plays. That's why these national televised games I kind of cringe a little, because it's such a long break in between, and I'm glad that you're here with me, but when you trying to do it alone, it kind of oof. It's a tough one to fill time with it. But hey, it's good to see the Knicks on national television playing a good game too, not getting embarrassed, and playing a really good game tonight, and that's what's good to see.
Most definitely.
Von Cheater,
Also,
salute Von.
Von Cheetah, salute to you. Said Tibbs won't make a sub until the 3 minute mark. He's
Yeah,
been known to do that in the third quarter.
I've been
I'm
saying
not
that.
gonna lie.
I've been
But we
saying that.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see right now as we're about to soon head right back from commercial break. Did he just call him Tibbs Dale? Tibbs doesn't deserve that. Tibbs doesn't deserve that. Thibodeau does not deserve that. David Fisdale did not do anything, if not much, for us at all. Like he doesn't deserve that right now. As they bring us back to from commercial, Rose over to Julius, and Julius hits the three, scores 54-54. So all's tied up with 6:17 left in the third. No substitutions, but I don't think the Warriors made any either. And there is they got is that a turnover? I saw the ball go out of bounds, but is it a turnover?
Golden State retain possession.
Golden State. All right. So I believe someone knocked it out of the passing lanes. 6:12 left in the third quarter. Wiggins has the ball, top of the key, gets a screen, kicks it out to Looney. Looney over to Poole for three, and it rims out. Fournier gets the rebounds, kicks it over to Julius. Julius driving, kicks it out to Rose. Rose dribbling. He has Curry on him. Nice spin move. And they didn't call a foul on that.
No,
Okay.
no, terrible.
And they get a easy basket in transition. So the Warriors lead 56-54. 5:32 left in the third. Randall from Burks, he takes another three and he gets it again. So Randall's feeling it, scores 57-56. 5:19 left in the third. Curry, he shoots the three and he misses it. Randall gets the ball. He has the rebound. He's bringing it up. He drives, stops.
Now you with a Chef Dan. As Burks gets the ball here to Rose. Rose living on shot clock. Back to Julius. Julius going to shoot the three. It's off the mark. Rebound by Golden State. Here comes Poole. Brings the ball up here. Poole. Then last touch by Poole. Knicks ball here. So Knicks will retain it. A turnover by Golden State as Chef Dan will get his audio and continue closing the third quarter. I'll take the fourth, but as soon as he gets back here, we'll continue his play-by-play. As they're showing the highlights on Julius Randle in his third quarter, being a little more aggressive here. As New York will bring the ball up, all even at 59 with 4:17 in the third quarter. Burks drives, bounce pass to Rose. Rose thought of the three, drives to Burks. Burks is wide open for three. It's off the mark. Rebound, Golden State.
Yeah, I'm back in. I had a mishap with the internet. I'm sorry. I'm at 14 right now. The score is tied 59-59. Rose has it in the corner, kicks it over to Burks. Burks for three, and he misses it. So Gary Payton the second, he gets the rebound, kicks it off to Poole. Poole bringing the ball up. 3:57 left in the third. Green kicks it off to Wiggins. Wiggins drives, defended well by Julius. Wiggins gets baseline, and they call a foul on Julius. So Wiggins heading to the line. Yeah, big task. I'm way behind. I got 3:49 left. The score is 59-59, 3:49 left in the third quarter. Wiggins missed the first free throw. He makes the second free throw. Warriors gain a 1-point lead. The score is 60-59. Rose inbounds it to Fournier, right back to Rose. Rose bringing the ball up. Gets it to Julius. Julius over to IQ. IQ gets it to Julius. Julius in the post. And out of bounds. And they say off the Knicks, so going to Warriors.
And another timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Oh, it's another TV. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's disgusting with this.
Oh,
We just we want to play the action. We want the game to play.
oh.
I understand they need timeouts and they need breaks. They're not machines, but my
No, but
God.
no, I know they need the ad revenue, but it seems like the only time they do all these all these TV timeouts is during a Knicks game. If they can get as much ads as they can because they know the Knicks can't, Knicks fans can't watch it on MSG.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
they didn't even have a pre. They didn't even have a pregame on MSG.
Another thing too, man. I just want to, I just want to give a shout out and hope he feels better. But Clyde Frazier, I believe he entered protocols. He's an
Yeah,
older gentleman. We kind of just hope that for the best. We wish and pray and hope for the best for Walt Clyde Frazier.
yeah. See, the earliest he could return is December 23rd. So it's more Wally Zorbiak.
Yeesh.
That's okay. That's why the watch-alongs are here.
Yeah, yeah. Less Wally and Kenny Albert and more Jedi and Chef D, right?
Interesting. They made their first substitution with like clockwork, 3 minutes, and it's just
Yep.
one only quickly.
3:23 left in the third. Warriors have the ball. They're up by one, and easy laying by Jonathan Kuminga right there. I saw no resistance. 62-59. Knicks down by three. IQ bringing the ball up. Gets it to Rose. Rose driving, gets it over to Quickly. Quickly dribbling. He drives, misses it, but Randall almost gets the offensive rebound. And I don't. What was the call right there? Is
A
there a foul?
loose ball foul, and Randall will go to the line.
Okay.
Did you freeze Chef then or no?
Nah, I'm still
All
here.
right, all
Randall's
right,
at the
all right.
line right now, 62-59, 2:52 left in the third quarter. Randall makes the first one. The score is 62-60. Knicks down by 2. As yeah, the one graphic I saw just now that I really didn't like. Randall is essentially our entire offense for this third quarter. And he makes both free throws. So the Knicks only down by 1. The score is 62-61 with 2:50 left in the third quarter. Warriors have the ball. Green gets it to Peyton the second. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins in the post against Fournier. And he misses it. IQ gets the rebound. He's bringing the ball up the court. Gets a screen by Mitchell Robinson. Kicks it out to Julius. Julius fakes the three. He drives. Has 3 defenders on him. Kicks it out to Quickly. Quickly for 3. And it rims out. Doesn't get the touch. Wiggins secures the rebound. But the Knicks are in the bonus. 2:11 left in the third. Wiggins driving. Kicks it out to Green. Green over to Peyton. Peyton over to Poole. Poole fakes it. Drives. And out of bounds. Turnover. Or is that... Did they call a foul?
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm sorry. That was like that. I didn't see the contact there. They'd have to show the replay. Oh, Jordan Poole yet again. He makes another free throw. Score is 63-61. Jordan Poole heading to the line to try and make it, and he does. Scores both free throws, so the score is 64-61. Makes it a 3-point game. Knicks inbound the ball to Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up. Gets it to Rose. Rose gets it over to Julius. Julius driving mid range, misses the shot. Warriors secure the rebound. 139 left in the third, 64-61. Warriors up by 3. And Poole got blocked on that drive right there. I love the effort by Emmanuel Quickly. Stephen Curry heading back into the game. 133 left in the third quarter. Inbounds under their basket yet again. Over to Iggy. Iggy over to Bielitsa. Over to Curry. Curry takes the floater off the glass, gets it. Scores 66-61. Warriors up by 5. Burks has the ball. Top of the key. 113 left in the third. Defended by Curry. Gets a screen. Driving snake dribbles out to IQ. IQ step back. And he got stripped. But the Warriors knocked it out of bounds. So Knicks ball. Yep. Knicks ball with a 3.4 left on the shot clock. Both teams in the bonus. Gets it over to IQ. And they didn't call the they called the foul.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Shot
shot
clock.
clock violation. 59 seconds left in the third. Curry has the ball, defended by Quickly. Gets the screen, kicks it over. Iggy takes the three over Fournier, misses it, but gets his own offensive rebound. Curry for three, and it's good. 69-61. Burks has the ball, crosses the timeline over to Quickly. Quickly driving, kicks it out to Knox. Knox jab steps, and he got fouled. So Knox is heading to the line. Knox heading to the line with 26 seconds left in the third. Score is 69-61. Makes the first free throw. Score is 69-62. Knicks down by 7. Fournier is subbed out. And Knox misses the second one. Iguodala secures the rebound. 23 seconds left. 19 on the shot clock. Steph calling out a play. Iggy has the ball now. He's dribbling top of the perimeter, gets into the paint, and doesn't get the layup, but he gets fouled, so he's heading to the line. Score is 69-62 with 7.3 left in the third. Iggy at the line, and he makes the first one. And yeah, the score is 70-62. The game is still manageable. We're heading into the fourth. The game is still manageable. We have a chance at this, but right now, this wasn't a third quarter of doom, but this was a bad third quarter.
Are we your stream is done fourth quarter? No. We still got a couple
No,
seconds. All
no,
right.
I still got 7.3 left.
All
It's
right.
70-62. So far, this was just a bad third quarter to me. So Iguodala makes the second free throw, 2 of 2 at the line. Quickly gets the ball. He's running. He's dribbling. Lobs it to Mitchell Robinson. Mitch gets the dunk. Scores 71-64. And Warriors, yeah, they just threw the ball down. So the end of the third quarter, 71-64.
So we come to the half. It's all the third quarter is over. We're ready to start the fourth. Now, it's a manageable game. It's a close game, but you cannot have Fournier play all those minutes, close to 8 minutes in that third quarter, and not providing no offense.
Offense at all, yeah.
You have Kev, and I'm not saying let's play Kevin Knox. No, I'm not saying that, but rotate Knox, bring someone in. Even if you take, even if you bring Fournier, sit down and you're not hitting, and then bring him back in, and maybe he says, "Yo, well, if I don't hit, it's gonna take me out," and I think that will make Knox Fournier want to hit better shots or better percentage shots. But if you leave him out there to continue doing the same what he's giving us, it hampers the team. It's like, oh goodness. And so Knox being aggressive there, he got a couple foul calls and he's actually scoring. He's becoming a positive on the floor, and you know, I don't know. This is what infuriates people to get upset and sour on Tom Thibodeau. And what the problem is, the fan base or any fan base sees that and they sour on the coach and they start getting to the front office ears. I'm not saying Thibodeau's safe. Don't misinterpret it. But after a while, folks are starting to complain, and then the front office is misreacts or knee jerk reacts. But hopefully it's not happening here. But this is why people remember this. Remember, G-Man Sarge was telling us about yet again no substitution. We had an opportunity at 7:50 mark to make a sub when we had a stoppage. Nothing. We had a 6 minute and something and 20 something seconds. No substitution. He didn't sub until 3 minutes with quickly, and then now you're talking about guys sitting a whole half in between the halftime plus almost 3/4 of the third quarter. That's a long time sitting on the bench, not shooting, not practicing shooting. So that's my thing that I get frustrated. I understand you don't want to, the starters did okay because they were only down by one, and Golden State did end up padding their lead against the second unit. But yeah, a second unit that was cold, that was sitting on the bench for such a long time. You could sprinkle it where you could keep guys fresh, rotating in and out. That's just my opinion.
I, whew, I just, oh man. As much as I'd agree with you, the thing with Kevin Knox is his defense is so inconsistent. I would much rather, I'd much rather not, I'd much rather not sprinkle him in with Evan Fournier. Like, I know Evan Fournier is not giving us much on offense, but I, Kevin Knox would get his lunch eaten by Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you to play him so many minutes. And how do we know? We haven't seen it yet. I mean, we have to take a chance. And the minute there it does happen, then you make the sub. Don't let it get to double digits. Don't be more proactive on subbing as we're going to start the fourth quarter. And 71-64 in the Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, as they are going to interview Coach Thibodeau and the young lady on the sideline as we bring the ball here. Curry bounce passes back the open three and hits it. Wow. The stretch five hits the 3-pointer. Extends now a 10-point game here. This is opportunity. This is going to be dangerous for the Knicks here. Burks keeps his dribble over the Knox. And they're going to call it off offensive foul. Ticky-tacky now. Now the refs are getting ticky-tacky here. It says there was a push off. The Knicks turn the ball over. Down by 10 right now. This is dangerous. 11:35. This is where teams like Golden State have killer instincts. And this is with the big Bruce McBride has come in the game. McBride all over Curry here. This is going to be interesting here. And they're going to call. Now they're calling ticky-tack fouls. Guys, stop it, refs. Let these guys, we've been playing all this. Let them play. Don't wait till the fourth quarter to want to enforce the law here or getting stringent. As Knicks, we call for a foul. They're going to inbound. No free throws. As they inbound the ball here. 13 on the shot clock. Oh, cut. Iguodala passes up the 2-pointer for a 3, and they keep spacing it. They want to shoot the 3. They're holding. Nobody wants to shoot it. Foul on the shot clock. So they passed a couple threes. Here's Iguodala for 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound Knox. Knicks got fortunate there. Here comes quickly. This could be a turning point. Remember this part of the game. Here's quickly. Back to Burks. Back to quickly. Quickly driving. Floater in the air. And it's a foul. And they're going to say before. They're not going to give him continuation, but free throws are coming up. No, that makes no sense. Let's see. He got bumped here. He let it go, and he hit. So it should be a chance for a 3-point play. Quickly on the line here.
Yeah, that should be, yeah.
Knicks down 74-66. My mistake there. So quickly on the line. And he completes the 3-point play. So now 74-67 as Marv in attendance. Yes, in attendance. As Curry brings it, McBride playing good defense on him. He drives and he scores. So he's using his offhand and got to the basket. No rim protection, lack of rotation of coming over. Here's Burks. Burks got nailed there, and he called for Lee foul Burks with 10:40. 76-67. Knicks will inbound the ball here. As we wait for the inbound.
Mm-hmm.
As they show Celebrity Row. McBride's going to inbound the ball here to Mitchell Robinson. 17 on the shot clock. Back to Burks. Burks has Curry on him. Burks keeping his dribble. We can see Burks could take over our game in the fourth quarter. Burks driving. Burks Euro step. He got no call there. A lot of contact, no call. Turnover. Here comes Golden State. Iguodala. Bounce past to Curry. Curry thought of the shoot. Now he's going to shoot the 3. It's off the mark. Deep rebound. McBride keeps it alive. McBride back to McBride drives to Knox. Knox for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Kevin Knox. with the 3-pointer. Give McBride an assist there. 76-70 with 10 minutes exactly left here as Iguodala passes. Now the Warriors are hesitant to shoot the three. Here's Curry. Curry back to Blink. He's going to shoot the three. And it's good. Oh, dagger three from the stretch five. Another happy meal moment for the stretch fives. This is happening too much. Balenka with 12 points, 4-4 from three-point land with 4 assists. Here's Quickly, 14 on the shot clock. Quickly has Curry, Quickly. And there's a foul called. So Quickly, Golden State already has 3 team fouls here. So hopefully they could get them in a bonus. They got to keep attacking, getting this team in foul trouble. 79-70. This is a pivotal point for the Knicks here. They need to score. They also got to play some defense. So, yeah, Quickly got him right on Curry, right on his shoulder.
Nah, he hit him in the face.
Here's Quickly. Quickly passes the knocks from the corner 3. In and out, misses. Rebound Lee. As the Knicks get back on transition. Julius Randle back in the game here. Here's Emmanuel Quickly. Playing good defense here. Here's a drive in the paint. Knox close it out. Here's Bride. And good, tough defense by McBride. Now McGuala in the Guala back ball. Pass 4 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Oh, cut. Good cut there. Moving to lead. Score there on a good motion. Backdoor cut. 81-70. So Warriors moving without the ball. Here's McBride. Mid-range. It's good. Deuce McBride with a mid-range jumper. 72-81. So that kid's showing some moxie. Here's Curry. Double. Passes. Another pass to Iguodala. Iguodala's going to shoot the 3. And it's off the mark. Rebound Knox. Back to Randle. So Randle's playing the center position here. As Julius calls a play. Back to Quickly. Quickly driving. And he got hit. And he gets a foul. So Warriors are quickly trying to getting into the penalty here. Good job on the Knicks to recognize and attack. They got to keep attacking. Keep going. Getting the free throws. And getting the charity strike and capitalize. Now you have to hit your free throws. Score with this clock stop. There's plenty of time here. 8:26 in the fourth quarter. Knicks trail 81-72 as Manuel Quickly goes to the free throw line. He's getting ready here. He hits the first free throw.
I like the pace of this game too.
81-73. Has another free throw coming up. Remember, the Warriors came in late as another timeout. My goodness. We got a timeout on the floor here. Oh, God. Enough with the timeouts. My goodness. Play this game.
They need the ad revenue. I told you, this the only time that they do this much ads. I've watched some games on TNT. They don't do this much ads during any other team but the Knicks.
Wow, that's a lot of TV timeouts.
It's a lot of TV timeouts. They got to get as much ads as they can.
We needed this kind of timeouts last year when we were a really high volume defensive team that we could have used the timeouts so our defense could go 1,000 miles per hour. We would have been a little more nationally televised game, I think. So you see McBride taking confidence in his mid-range jumpers, and shooting, and this is the thing. You have to consider these young kids to play, because right now the veterans, if you look at the plus minus, they're minus right now on the floor. And my God, I know you get exposed when you have young kids and so forth, but they're right now they're proving everybody wrong when they get the chance on the floor. I know, and the thing is, they're not doing it against the Pistons. They're not doing it against the Orlando Magic. They're doing it against the defending world champions and this team that has aspiration of winning an NBA title, who looks right now as an NBA favorite. Only lost 5 games in the season, and they're playing well. These are not G League players. These are world class players, and the second unit are playing well with them. And I mean, it's gonna give a lot of content, and a lot to talk about after this game. The way they keep playing Grimes, even Knox, it's a lot of narrative there. I know everyone. Wow, Knox could be the 3-and-D that we need, and we signed Fournier. We rushed to give Fournier a lot of money, but maybe Mox, it was sitting there all this time where we could unleash them. One thing that hurts, and I wanted to mention that him getting COVID in the jump summer league, I think imagine how much more of Kevin Knox, much more greater chemistry wise he would have been if he would have played summer league with these guys. But that's the narrative. He don't play no play no D, but he's on the floor being positive though. Even though despite him not playing D on the floor, he's a positive player right now compared to Fournier. I mean, it's like Fournier is not giving us anything, and he still don't play D neither. And it's like, and I know, and I'm not saying I want to see Kevin Knox out there for 32 minutes neither, but man, Chef Dan, what you thought before they get back in this commercial?
To a certain extent, I agree with you, but at the same time, in order to, give a guy like Fournier a chance, he, you know, when he has that playing time, if he can build a rhythm off that, then you allow it to happen. But sometimes if you just want to cut him short because it sometimes it doesn't look like it's going to go well. Sometimes you can hamper it, and maybe, Kevin Knox didn't have it that day. Maybe sometimes you just needed to, stick along with the guy you had. I don't know, because with Kevin Knox, I wish I could fight for his playing time, but the guy, he makes a lot of mistakes defensively.
As quickly hits that free throw, 74-81 with 8:23 left in the fourth quarter as Lee brings the ball up. No Curry. Now can the Knicks capitalize? Oh, Curry's on the floor. My fault. I didn't see him. McBride was playing really good D on him. Here's a bounce pass in the paint. They're swinging the ball around. 7 on the shot clock. The big man drives. Lee is going to shoot a corner three. No one near him. Misses in and out. McBride comes up with the rebound. Knicks were fortunate. He missed that three from the corner as McBride keeps his dribble to Randall. Randall's going in the paint. Spins to Knox. Passes to Quickly. 14 on the shot clock. Quickly with the drives. Over to Burks. Burks for a three-pointer. It's good. Manuel Quickly get him an assist. Three-pointer. Alec Burks. 77-81 with 7:40 left here in the third quarter as the chance of defense in New York starts to reign. Here as Burks plays some good D there and misses the shot and he gets his own offensive rebound. Misses it again. Here's Knox. Knox comes up with the rebound, passes it over to Burks. Burks loses the handle. He keeps his dribble, passes to McBride. McBride 16 on shot clock. McBride still keeps the dribble. McBride going to set. McBride looks like he's ready to attack. McBride's going to mid-range jumper, misses. So good defense on Golden State there. They made him take that jumper. Here comes Curry. Curry passes it over Belinka. He passes in the paint to Iguodala. Iguodala passes it back out. So nobody wants to shoot this ball on the Warriors. Inside paint. And here's a bounce pass to Lee. Give and go. And he scores. Tough basket there. So Golden State is cutting. And good job for them to move without the basket. Here's Quickly for three. It's off the mark. While the Iguodala comes up with the rebound. So Knicks need to defend here. Got to stop. Make some stops. As Malinka, and he gets it in and scores. Easy. Mismatch timeout. No center. And Malinka is making them pay as there's another timeout here. 85-77. My God. Why?
That's Tibbs calling the timeout, probably.
No, as they go to commercial, you'll see why
TV
I said
commercial
why.
yet again?
Yeah, no, not a TV. It's a coach's
No,
commercial, but
Tibbs called timeout.
yeah, but you'll see why I said, you don't want me to mention.
Yeah, it's cool. But Bielitsa, we see what he's doing right now. Man, if we don't have a stretch five, we at least need a guy that can get to the stretch fives, bother them a little. They can't just be standing by themselves a few feet behind the paint. And I saw there was a possession there where Bielitsa got the open three, and that was because Mitchell Robinson decided to help on a drive that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, and also Quickly putting. I know we live and die with Quickly. Just right now, take a little bit of a temperature, and you guys, you shot the three when your teammates are coming running towards the basket, and then once the shot is go over, Golden State is running the other way, transition, and it's hard for the whole four on. They able to get in transition, and that's hurting the Knicks a little bit. That's Quickly has to run that smart, and the transition, missing those transition threes. They're exciting when they go in, but also they're detrimental to the offense getting back when they're going. When momentum is, they come in one way and the ball's going the other way. It's hard for these guys to stop on a dime and go back and play D.
I agree there, but at the same time, I as much as I hate that transition three, I love it for the effect that it has when he hits it. A lot of the times, the coach is going to call a timeout after that because they can feel, that energy. Sometimes it's not it's a momentum play.
No,
Sometimes he's looking for a momentum play.
no, it's good. It's a good play when it needs to play, but he has to when he sees them when it's 4-on-1, like in that case, and he knows his teammates are on its way. I think you should hold it. When
Yeah,
it's
it's better.
when
Yeah.
it's a 2-on-1 transition, or even 3-on-1, you could hit at that transition three because you have players back. You got some of your own teammates that still aren't running forward and not allowing the opposing team to get a head start running the opposite direction. Then you have to stop on a dime, and that's my point. When you had a 4-on-1, he shot the three, and then you had all Golden State running the opposite, going to their basket in transition, while the Knicks are trying to get back on their offense. It's like they're going in opposite directions, and that's why that hurt it there in that play.
I agree, but also man, our centers, we have four centers, and apparently none of them are right or something like that because we had to go out of position in order to play the five.
Yeah, and that hurt it. That hurt it with the offensive rebound
That
and
hurts with
late.
the
Yeah.
offensive rebounds and the defense on Bielitsa.
And Bielitsa is cooking, and I'm tired of these centers coming in here and happy meals on the Knicks. Stretching and having career shooting from 3 point and looking. It's like, my God, it's like this is rinse and repeat the same thing, and it has to do with the Knicks scheme because every team. You're telling me every team. When you telling me if you watch the games, these guys are going to be hitting threes like that. As Derrick Rose comes in, I was wondering when Rose was coming in. Rose and McBride worked last time. Here's Randall. Randall back to Rose. Rose rises up for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Derrick Rose makes it an 80-85 game. Knicks down by 5 with 6:21 here. They gotta play defenses. Draymond Green is in the game. Lee brings the ball up. McBride still on the floor here. He passes it to Lee. Lee bounce pass. When Golden State had a mismatch, here's a drive back. 5 on the shot clock. Lee, good job by McBride. He's gonna rise up for three. It's off the front of the rim. Rose comes up with the rebound. Rose surveils. He's got McBride on the right. Here's Julius for top of the key. Julius back to Rose. Rose in the circle, bounce pass, kickball. So new shot clock. So Rose wanted to give and go with Julius. Good job by Golden State for defecting it with their feet. They'll get it. Knicks will have a new shot clock. 85-80 here. Angel, what's going on? Angel Johnson, salute. As
Mhm.
Rose, you can't go wrong with either one, Angel. Here's Randall. He got fouled. No call. So he's looking around for a foul. Just get back on transition. Here's the transition three. And it's in and out. Knox fighting for the rebound. Loose ball. McBride fighting. Randall comes up with it. So good job by McBride keeping that, fighting for that loose ball. 50-50 ball goes Knicks way. Here's McBride. McBride is getting, here's a three off the mark. Rebound. So they rewarded him for that good defense, good keeping that 50-50 shot there. He misses right now. 85-80 with 5:17 as Draymond Green will bring the ball up. He's a good job by Randall. Forces it out of his hands. Knox is still on the floor here with McBride. Here's a drive, kick. McGreen is going to shoot a three, and it's in the front of the rim. He got the bounce, the soft bounce. Serendipity, 88-80. So here's Rose. Rose keeps the dribble back to Randall. Randall thought of the three. Randall, too much dribbling. Back to Rose. Rose in the free throw circle. He bounced back. He's going to pull up for a long range jumper in and out in the front of the rim. Not a good shot there. He had a mismatch. He had Looney on him. As Golden State up by 8 here. And it's a tough moment. Knicks need a stop here. Here's Wiggins in the paint. Wiggins turns, spins, and he got called for a foul. McBride with a reach in. So Wiggins will go to the line. So Draymond Green, they show that he had all day to shoot, and he got the gratuitous bounce, a soft rim. And Julius Randle's body language just was like, oh, can't believe he got that kind of rim.
Ay, ay, ay.
As Wiggins will go to the free throw line. Golden State extended to a 9-point lead here with 4:20 left.
I mean, but at the end of the day, that's the guy you would leave open to take that 3-point shot. So
Yep, and it's just how the Knicks season is gone with a bounce against them. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. And here's Wiggins misses the free throw. Knox come up with a rebound. Here's Rose as Curry's ready to ready to check in the next whistle. McBride. Ooh, nice move by McBride. He goes hard to the basket. No call. A lot of contact. No call there. Here comes Golden State. 8-9, and Golden State puts it up and he hits it. Lee. So Golden State up by double digits, 91-80. As Rose bounce to Randall. Randall's going to rise for three. It's good. Julius Randall hits a three-pointer in the nick of time. 91-83. There's still time here, but Knicks got to stop the offense of the Golden State Warriors. They can't sit here and trade basket. Draymond into the paint. Here's Wiggins. Back to Draymond. They're moving the ball around here. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins driving, passes again to Draymond. Draymond passes back to, and there's a three-pointer. It's good. That's a dagger three-pointer from Lee. 94-83 with 3:17. Here's Rose. As they keeps the dribble to Randall. Randall to Knox. Knox. Back to Randall. Julius. Got to get going, guys. 6 on the shot clock. Julius in the paint. Julius going strong. Misses. And they finally call a foul. So he'll go to the line. Right now, hurting the Knicks with the lack of rotating on the perimeter.
Yeah.
As Randall hits the first free throw. 84-94. Knicks down by 10. As Curry's going to check in. Encouraging play by Lee, giving him some good minutes there on the floor this evening. With 2:56 here. One more free throw coming up from Julius Randle. Knicks trying to cut this to 9 with 2:56. And Julius hits the fair free throws here. 94-85. 23 points for Julius Randle with 7 rebounds, 8 of 12 from the field. Knicks need to defend. That Golden State passing the ball. Man, how they pass that ball so lovely. Here's Curry. Thought about the three. Now he's going to shoot the three. And, Curry, cash, hits it. 97-85. 22 points for Curry. Here's Burks. Back to Julius. Now he's going to put up a three. It's good. Julius Randle keeping the Knicks alive. 97-88 with 2:22 here. Knicks, the chance of defense. Knicks need to play some defense. Now, and here's Curry. Back to Draymond Green. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins hits the three-pointer. Another dagger three. 188. Yep. Just too much firepower right now for the New York Knicks to handle. Here's Rose. Back to Julius. Julius trying to do this on himself. Julius thought about back three. It's good. Julius Randle keeping us alive here. Knicks down 91-100. Here's Curry. Back to Draymond Green. Julius playing some inspired defense here. 10 on the shot clock. Draymond. And it's going to call a foul here. With 1:38. Knicks down by 9. So Julius putting some fight here in this fourth quarter. But could it be a little too late? Maybe not enough. Too much shooting for New York to handle. We shall see. There's still 1:38 left in this chapter. As they inbound the ball here. Wiggins. Back to Curry. Curry for three. Off the mark. Where's that loose ball foul there on Wiggins? But Knicks will have it. With 1:32 here. As Rose brings the ball up. They need to score quickly here. Here's Derek. Back to Burks. Back to McBride. McBride is going to shoot the three. That's off. And that's almost went out of no. Golden State comes up with the rebound. With 1:15 here. Knicks down by 9. Here's driving. Pass. And he got fouled. So he got hit the floor hard there. Jordan Poole will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was off.
191. Jordan Poole with a burst of speed there. This is when you have to rotate and stand in front there and draw a charge as Poole hits a shot here as the Garden faithful starts walking out of the arena. And of course, that was a push off. If you look at the replay, and
Yeah, he really pushed off, and I
yeah,
guess he created his own foul. I wish they give our players some fouls like those.
here's Rose for three, misses, loose ball, and they're gonna call a loose ball foul here on Draymond Green. 102-91 with 104 here. Both teams are in a bonus. So Randall will go to the free throw line here. Knicks need to score. I don't know. It might not be enough time, but anything can happen. Stranger things have happened in NBA games as Julius hits the first free throw. Knicks down by 10, 102-92. With Caden in the building. As Julius hits a pair of free throws. Knicks down by 102-93, down by 9. With a minute here, Draymond brings the ball up. Draymond trying to take some clock off. 10 on the shot clock. Curry's going to put up a three, and it's off the mark. Deep rebound, loose ball. Julius McBride comes up with it. McBride runs the fast break behind the back. Looks layup, no call. And they're called out of bounds. Knicks ball. Wow, he was mauled underneath the basket and no call here. And at least the kid is not baiting and looking and making his own fouls. The kid is going up strong and no call, but they'll retain it. Last touch by Golden State here.
Oh
And
man,
Burks driving. And he gets the 3-point play. He got a foul and one. 95-102. A little window dressing right now here.
mm-hmm.
As Burks going to shoot a free throw here to try to complete the 3-point play, and he does. 102-96, down by 6 here. 2-possession game here with 33 seconds. I don't think they have enough time here as Wiggins.
Yeah.
They move the ball around. Golden State moves the ball extremely well here. 13 on the shot clock. And Jordan Poole passes it back to Wiggins. 8 on the shot clock. Wiggins. He's going to shoot the 3, and he hits it. That's the dagger, folks.
Yep.
Close the show on Broadway. Wiggins hit the 3-pointer. 105-96. As folks starting to stand up on their feet. 4 seconds to go. Knicks will dribble it out.
Yep.
And it's over. Knicks fall 105-96. The NBA got what they wanted. They break a record at the Garden and they got a bunch of commercials listening to, and the Knicks made it competitive. And of course, they got the negative. They wanted the Knicks to lose. So TNT, you're having to take a bow because you got everything that you want because you could continue to bash us because we didn't come out and play. So, man, the Knicks a lot of positive though, but it's not enough with the moral victories. It's time now to win. We had a moral victory against Brooklyn, and also other enough with the moral victories. Now it's time to take our game to another level and start winning games, Chef Dan. Thank you, Steven. Thank you.
Yeah, I completely. We're at the point now where, like we had the discussion yesterday. It's a pivotal point in the season. We have to make choices now. I think some of those choices involve with some of the guys we already have on our roster. I know everyone's worried about the guys that we could trade for, but right now we have to get our home situation right first. Get home right and then worry about outside. And right now, I think what getting home right means is like we got to play more of the young guys, less Evan Fournier. When Obi gets back, he has to share more minutes with Julius, and we have to play. We have to find more minutes for Obi. Quentin Grimes gets back. We have to find more minutes for Quentin Grimes, and we have to find a way to get RJ in with that with the second unit playing with some younger guys. But until those things happen, right now we're just like you said. We're playing with the guys we have, and we all expected this loss to happen because of the way that the Warriors are playing. We did fight very tough. I commend the team for that. The fight is there, so that lets me know that the locker room isn't lost, but something isn't right as far as the fit wise. Guys are not playing conducively together, and we got to do something about it.
Yeah, I agree. You know, it's just it's they're gonna have to go back a little bit to the drawing board. Not everybody's you gotta you want to keep your minutes, not because you just because you have a high contract, you're gonna play. If you're not playing, if you're not producing, you're gonna have to sit no matter how much money you make and who you are.
I agree with
It,
you 100%. It's getting like I don't know because the defense. And it's not to say that we were a bad defensive, unit tonight. We had, we the Warriors, they had 105 points on the night,
and they passed the ball extremely
and
well.
they passed the ball extremely well. So it's not like our defensive effort was lacking. It's just this the key moments. There are key moments where you have to be locked in. It isn't about like I at this point now we're past the effort talk. We have to, are these guys playing smart together now? Are they communicating together? And a lot of times, like Evan Fournier is not doing that for us. And I don't want to just keep mentioning his name to say that, he's all of our problems, this, that, whatever. But I know the season is going to continue right along track with what it's doing right now. We're kind of, for every one game we're winning, we're losing 2 to 3 games. But for all that, let's get the young guys in at this point.
Yes, I agree. We got to get the young guys to play more, but we got to play them smarter. You know, ah, I got is a comment for you, Chef Tan.
Yeah, I just want to, yeah. Right now, I'm just gonna wait until we finish, calling the post game, and then I gotta get right into that peach cobbler. But
Hey,
yeah, I'll enjoy it. Thank you very much, Caden.
Kaden, thank you. Many blessings to your grandmother. I appreciate her listening and enjoying it. I'm glad. I hope she enjoyed the watch along, but not the outcome. But I appreciate you for listening, and hope we hear yourself and your grandmother as well. We appreciate you guys. Hopefully we'll get some more watch along. Hopefully you're around where we win, and we'll have a joyous occasions. But we appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate it so much. And like he says, let's hope we win next time. Right now we need a win. We need right now stop the bleeding, get back on the winning. First of all, first and foremost, we need to get our guys healthy. With the say, I know we can't do anything about it with the COVID protocols and so forth. With it, and one thing that baffles me is they all got vaccinated. They all were forced to get this vaccination, and yet we're getting a lot of COVID. Um, a lot of people out. Brooklyn played 7-man everywhere around the league, all the sports world. These are high class athletes who are healthy, who eat well, nutritionists, and yet again, we're starting to see guys getting sick and they got vaccinated. So it makes me worry. Like, are these vaccines actually working? But that's a
I mean,
conversation
no,
for
it's
another
not.
day.
I don't think it's like the vaccine's not working. I think a lot of these guys because they got vaccinated they feel more comfortable because I'm a person that's vaccinated myself and sometimes I got to catch myself when I'm on the train. I have to put my mask on, but it's tough sometimes coming back from work and you have the mask on. It's tough to breathe when you're extra tired, things of that nature. But what I'd say at the end of that, like, I think these guys are kind of stepping out and they're getting a little too comfortable, and that's where these positive COVID tests are coming from. But like you said, we have to get right back to getting healthy because we I don't know what to say, man. We need RJ and Obi back.
Yeah, they were missing him. They were missing him. It'll be interesting to see if the Miami Heat players get any of these COVID. It looks like it's all the northern teams, New York and Toronto, and all these northern teams are because of the cold weather and stuff. Just to see, just to keep an eye on that, and, or I didn't see anyone much of Texas Mavericks or Dallas sick at all. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that to see, because I saw a lot of Indiana, because that's extremely cold. Remember going from San Antonio to Indiana, the change of weather, the climates. Who knows? It could be
And it was a short notice trip,
yeah.
most definitely. Yeah.
And Plex Server says, just curious, where do you guys work or for a regular? Oh well, that's a little personal, but we do we do work. You know, Chef Dan is a chef, and of course I am in construction, so we'll leave. we,
Yeah,
we
we'll leave it at that. But I just want to, ooh, call out
not
some
to be
shots.
rude.
The curse of I see Von Cheetah. The curse of Kemba continues. Tibbs, please tell Kemba, sorry, this is getting depressing. I don't think Kemba is cursing the team right now. I don't think this is a curse of Kemba. We're not like the offense. Like this has nothing to do with Kemba Walker at this point.
No, I
Kemba
don't
has
think
played
so.
how Kemba hasn't played how many games now? He's been out
Se-
of the rotation for so long. It's not like injecting him is gonna fix it, but right now we like guys are not playing cohesively. Like I know like we had these lulls last year offensively, but now we're having the lulls defensively. And that's even worse because we weren't an offensively gifted team to begin with. But now we get a little comfortable on defense sometimes, and it's rough for us.
yeah, yeah, and the thing is, especially when we saw last year, and the way they played, and the way they were inspiring, and today was a pretty good effort, a good inspiring effort. We know that Golden State passes extremely well, and the talent. You've seen the talent. You've seen the difference in talent between Golden State and New York. You've seen the level of talent. This is a really stronger talent than we have on our roster. Better shooters, spacing. Wiggins. Again, a 3 and D. We got, like Frank said, we got spoiled from last season. We got spoiled, but going forward, I like what we saw from McBride. He's putting his name in the hat. Hey, consider me to play some more minutes. We right now the team is lacking a point guard, and I'm not saying he's gonna fix it, but some minutes, sprinkle me in here, coach, for some minutes. I could play. He guarded. He was on Steph Curry tonight. He played against and he didn't do sad. He didn't do bad. He wasn't phenomenally great, but he wasn't atrocious neither. So there's room to improvement. So you like it trading. You could always trend forward. Knox played against the Golden State Warriors and the defending world champions. Played well. Played better than Fournier last two games. And I'm not saying, but now we're at the pivotal time that we gotta, whoever earned the minutes on the floor. I don't care about what they do in practice. Like Iverson said, practice. We're talking about practice.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
don't
At,
care
at this
who. I
point,
don't
for
care who.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah, I know what Tips has been saying about first it starts off, but like this is why we drafted these guys in the first place. Remember when we drafted certain players, or when we got certain players, it's because we know they're gonna work anyways. They're
Right.
gonna work in the gym anyways because that was the attitude we wanted from these guys that just have consistent work ethic. But at this point, like it doesn't matter what you're practicing as far as like who's showing what in practice because it ain't translating in the game
No, it's
unless
not.
it's the bench unit, and that's the other thing too, and why I keep saying like I don't feel like Tibbs has lost this locker room is because the bench unit performs very well. It's just we got to get this starting unit right. It feels like I know we were spoiled by last year. I gotta say this, but last year it felt like we went from like, hey, we definitely know what our problem is, to this year we tried to fix it, and now we got even worse problems.
James, thank you, James. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us as well. I know you have to go. I appreciate it. We're gonna be on for another 5-10 minutes. We'll see if I thought Gideon will come on and talk about Chef Curry and stuff, but I guess Gideon was in there earlier. But I don't. I was waiting for him to see if he was gonna come on and wrap it up. I like when he comes in and wrap up the program, but we'll wait on that. We'll wait, give him a few more minutes, but we'll continue the talk, the post game wrap up. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Yeah, like you said, it's the starting unit, the second unit. No matter what combination of the Rat Pack second unit that you bring in there, they come up and they show, they play. Kevin Knox came in playing well. Grimes plays well. McBride tonight plays well. You had Obi quickly, and you know what's the main component of all those guys, and they're helping them unlock is Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
He's there working with them, and that's why I think that's why Derrick Rose wants to stay in that second unit, not because he wants to start, but he could help develop and bring along these young players and bringing them into this level of high level of expectation of success, put him in the right places to be successful on the court, and it's showing us as Knicks fans that they're, and even if we don't have a, let's say we don't have a pretty good season, it's showing us that the future is really, really in great and it's trending proper with the players that we have on the floor. You know, and I'm tired of always wishing for other folks superstars. Why can't we draft, develop, and bring our players up the right way and develop them well? You know, that I'm trying to find a silver lining of what we've seen on the floor and what to expect in the future, not to have, it's not a doom and gloom. Like if we, let's say we knock on wood, we lose the next 8 out of 9 and we're really down, but the players are developing. You know, you've seen the Rack Pack play well and so forth, and they seem well development trending forward. You know, you got NBA players and talent. Then you're like, okay, so okay, we'll punt. Well, I hate to say it, we'll punt this here, but we got good talent on the court, developing good players and playing the right way, and then next then there's no excuse for next year. And unfortunately, it might even put a little pressure on the coach a little bit, or not on the hot seat, but a little. It'll get a little warm.
I I agree a little to that extent, but at the same time, it's like, is it really a punting on this season? Once again, you don't want to make the drastic trade that ends up, kind of forcing you to be a compete now team. Like we we have it to where, like, we have a guy on a contract in Julius Randle who I know he's struggling right now, but he's still, like, even after tonight, it was still a relatively good game. The shooting numbers weren't all that great, but we see him kind of going through the motions of trying to find out what it's like, what it takes, and what it's like to be a number one option. It doesn't just happen within 1 year. We're kind of seeing now that he's trying to, develop new things and new aspects of his game. So I can, truthfully, I can respect that. And even Mulligan this year, I'm okay with Mulligan this year. And we're seeing that, we thought that we had the right, combination of things. No, we don't, but we do have to reattack the off season with a focus unlike any other.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. The punting is not tanking. I'm just, like you
It's
said,
not tanking
it's
because
a
we have our
mulligan,
own.
and I'm not even counting Julius Randle in the future. I don't see a future with Julius Randle.
I know it's not. I'm not even saying in the future. I'm not. When I say in the future, I can't talk about seeing it like in 2022, 2023. What the team would look like. But the most, like, what I can kind of maybe envision this team by the end of the off season, if we're having a losing record, but we still have our own draft pick. It was kind of tough. This, that, whatever. You have Julius Randle on the contract that he has. That if we want to trade him, it's still a favorable contract at the end of the day. That contract can go for a second option.
Right, right, and I didn't even think that far. When I'm thinking about is developing the players, and there's still, listen, there's still plenty of NBA season left. We're not even halfway through this song. It's a rough quarter of a season. It's rough. It looks terrible. It looks disgusting. To be honest with you, we're not winning, but there's still bright moments. There's still good moments, great moments. With the young rookies, the young kids, the summer league group, and second half, you don't know. Maybe after Christmas, all this, they might, a focus. Maybe they take a West Coast trip. We haven't had a West Coast trip. Maybe a West Coast trip galvanize this team to play together, one for all for one, like we were saying last year. They don't have that grittiness. They need that all for one for all that this team missing. And maybe the West Coast trip is something that might help this team. So there's still there's still more left here. I'm not the one to think the season's over. But you keep losing, and you don't want that to start hampering them. And we don't. I don't want them. They're not the type of team that has the luxury to climb up a huge hill. And it shows that even on their own court, when they're down by 10, you don't want them to get that hill. That they'll put the fight. The fight will be there, but sometimes it'll be a little too much. And I don't want them to get that. I want them to get going and be consistent. And that's what we're missing. We're not getting consistency from this team. And it's just frustrating because we saw that last year. I don't think the Knicks had what only in the beginning of the season. They only had the most they had was a 3 to 4 game losing streak. Not even that.
Yeah,
Last year.
it never got bad to where we're at right now, because it's the, the reason why it looks bad is because there is no we're seeing few moments, but there's not enough to string along to say, hey, there's an upside, or we feel like we could turn this around. Right now, I'm I know it's a lot of games left to be played. I know you're saying, like, we can do a lot more as far as developing the kids. I'm with that, but as far as like thinking like there's a turnaround, and maybe we could kind of vie for a playoff spot, I don't know. At most, maybe we might could maybe be in contention for a play in.
And everyone says that, but if you look, I mean, I should have gotten the. Let me get the up to date standings. They're not that far away from
No,
like.
we're 12th in the Eastern Conference right now. We're not that far away. We just have to get our guys back healthy, and any run of games could definitely change things, especially at the rate that certain teams are getting COVID. I know the Bulls are just racked with COVID. I know certain teams, they can't afford certain players to get COVID, and they're getting COVID. So it's not to wish downfall on them. It's just that when a certain player is missing from the team, the 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 level of competition lessens. We see that even with the Bucks right now. They're missing Giannis. Giannis just went into protocol, so we know the Bucks they're about to fall a few games here and there.
Yeah, the Knicks are only that right now they fall a game and a half of they're actually no a game and a half. Oh, I gotta get send Z the link. I thought I sent the link to you guys, but let me get Z in the link. My apology. Yeah, so they only they're what 7.5, and they're only 2.5 games out of the seventh. So
Yeah,
I mean, and they're playing terrible. They're playing like dog crap. So imagine when when they actually get if they could get it turned together and go. Let's say they don't have to win 8, 10 games. They just got to win 4 games in a row. Maybe lose. In every 10 game increments, go 6-4. Then once in a while a 7-3. Those type of things.
I wouldn't see. I know you're looking at it in a 10 game increment. I don't think we can even afford that. Right now, we have to look at it in a 3 game increment. We have to be able to win two, and if we lose one, that's fine. But we got to win 2 out of 3 at the very least. And I know it's hard to win those games. Like, I don't know, make the goal shorter, and that way, like, the fight is, I don't know, it's more, you can see the goal. But maybe the players can see the goal right there, and like, hey, we gotta at least win 2 out of 3 games. Every 3 games, win two. If we drop one, it's in the NBA. It happens, but we got to get on a positive track.
Yeah, that's exactly what that increment of. And I said 10 games, but you gotta go one game. Is like I said, it's one game, one possession, one quarter at a time, and then you go play. You continue. You win that one. Okay, we won one quarter. Let's win the second quarter. Let's continue winning. Then you win the game. You small baby steps. This team cannot handle big picture or big things. It shows. They we it showed there. So you could just gotta win one game at a time, baby steps. Let's win the first one. Build this one because we've seen this team win 5 out of the first. They won 5-1 right out of the gate. Can they have enough? They could. We've seen that there's a capability of doing that, winning 5 out of 1. And then in the next 6 games, they could go 5-1 easily. They could win games. The talent is there, but also they also have to not play over their head. It's hard because it's easy to dissect it being in the armchair quarterback position, but it's easy to dissect it. But it's I don't know what they're seeing on the court. It's just harder to pinpoint it. And we hate to use Fournier as the scapegoat, but I don't know. It's like it's like I don't know. It's like a perfect storm that keeps us. whack our head and know to find out what exactly is wrong with this team.
It's yeah, and it's just like at the end of the day, I know we've made certain changes, but we have to remind ourselves not one move is the grand fix it all move. Like right now, the way this team ails, we need to do a couple of small strategic movements. Everything has to be strategic. We have to see where the strategy is coming from. And right now, man, the coach is doing a lot of moving. The front office isn't doing, a lot of moving, or they're silent about what they're planning on doing. So that's what's the, scary part right now. We really don't know what these guys are thinking.
And
We
we have
don't
to
know
keep.
if they feel that, this season can be salvaged and you're willing to put in certain risks to save the season, or do you think like, hey, it isn't really, what's more important is the larger picture.
But we have to keep an open mind, and that's the problem. We don't have an open mind. Everyone has to close minded, and I mean everyone. I mean the fan base. Let's have an open mind because right now, the moves that we've done, what worked in the past hasn't worked because we haven't won since 1972. So whatever they have done for all those years, 50 plus years, they haven't done anything. We need to have an open mind. We have to trust these guys get paid millions upon millions of dollars to make these tough decisions that some of them, and we've seen it for years past, cost their jobs. From Isaiah Thomas, from all the executives, we could stay here hours talking about them. We have to have an open mind. If the front office wants to trade for a player that we don't like, let's trust the process, and let's trust them. Let's be open minded. Let's see what they're going to give us. Let me see you. Okay, we're Mr. Dolan is paying you a multi-year contract and multi-millions of dollars to make this decision to run this franchise. You know what? I'm at this point. I'm open-minded to whatever the hell they want to bring in here, who they want to bring in here, because I'm tired of seeing them lose. And I've been watching them since 1984. Right before they got Patrick Ewing around, when they got Patrick Ewing with Kenny Walker and so I know folks have been watching it longer, and I just want to win this title already. You know what? I got to keep an open mind. I keep saying, no, Melo is available for trade. No, we can't. That's me. I'm talking about me. No, we can't. We can't give up these guys. If they want to do something to change the narrative and change this, I'm at this point. I'm not gonna fight with the organization. I'm tired of fighting with them. Give me you know what? Here's a blank canvas. You're gonna get my money regardless if you stink or don't stink.
Yeah,
'Cause I love this team. I love
yeah.
this
No,
team.
I agree with you 100%. I'm not gonna fight the front office on any move they make at this point. Like if you like, once again, my whole thing is right now they're so silent. It's kind of scary because we really don't know what they're thinking. At this point, like the fans are lost. The team is lost. Everyone's a loss, and we just kind of need the front office to let us at least know what their thinking is.
Um, yes or no, because when you're playing poker, if you're
No,
playing
no,
me, if you're
yeah,
playing
not
me
no, no,
poker,
no,
I don't
not
want
that.
to tell you what I'm
Yeah,
gonna do.
no, 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 no. I mean, I don't want them to, announce it to the world like, "Hey, this is how we feel on the season." No, not that much. But what I can say is like, we're gonna have to wait until the trade deadline. That's really, we're gonna have to wait until the trade deadline to see what this team does, and if they feel like, like their actions are really gonna tell us what they're thinking. That's it. I just want to see, I just want to see either the front office make a move, or if they spend time not making a move, that lets me know what they're thinking. We need to see some form of action or non-action.
Yeah, right. Like Maria says, there's no time for thinking. They get paid to improve the team. Period. You're right, Maria.
And
That's the best comment right
I
there.
know, but Maria, let me at least be fair to the front office in this. They achieved the job last year. This year, the two signings that they made, as far as Fournier and Kemba, clearly it doesn't work. But they've at least brought in, they at least have a cachet because they gave us 1 year of, of working, and we know, like, we all saw it. We all thought that, this year was going to work even better. It didn't. They made a mistake there, but now they have to recalibrate. And that's
Let
the
me,
biggest thing for me is like the two premier signings that they made this offseason clearly are not working with the team. So they thought one thing, but it's not that. How do you pivot?
listen. This is what I think. The Knicks' strength is not signing free agents. They stink. It shows from Perry. when he's the general manager. I know team Deion Rose gets all the accolades because he's the team president, but the general manager is out there trying to. He stinks at signing free agents. It showed before Rose got here. The Knicks free agency hasn't worked out. Where we have to give Rose and Perry credit, and even Perry is trading. They when they one of the key trade was last year getting Derrick Rose. They actually had made Detroit pay us to take Derrick Rose off their hands for Dennis Smith Jr. and whatever the trade was. Also, trading back in this draft. And I knocked it. I'm gonna be totally the first one to say it. I knocked it on draft night because I had a whole draft situation ready to go. Z, you joined us finally. You got in.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. StreamYard was giving me the StreamYard blues. How's everybody doing?
Good, good, good.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just I gotta get to dinner soon, fellas.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna wrap up my point in, and you can say goodnight, and I'll just talk to Z real quick, like about 10 minutes, because I wanted to say about that, Deion Rose he's a real good and Scott Perry making trades. They got Dennis Smith Jr. out of the team. They made them Detroit pay us for the draft pick. Also, they got all these draft picks because they were smart, um, bringing players, trading back, getting more assets, receiving more assets. Also, when they turned that, even though we hate Fournier right now and we dislike him, also in that signing trade, they made Boston give us that signing trade and not allow um them to have enough money to acquire now a center. They kind of blocked with the money the way they could bring for Miles Turner, and all those the type of moves, those strategical moves. They do well as a front office. I'm trying to give them roses, no pun intended, to Leon Rose and the front office, but they terrible at signing free agents. Chef Dan.
Yeah, I can agree with you there, at least on that point. Also, because the year prior, they really the the only free agent that truly worked was Alec Burks and Nerlens Noel for that year last year. Everyone else kind of they had to get rid of. So, or the majority of the guys they already had there. They didn't make too much of a move, but Austin Rivers didn't work, but we see Alec Burks works and Noel to some degree works.
In the same
Fellas,
token, though, they drafted really well. As you see, we haven't been using them yet, but we also that hinders because we haven't been using them because Leon Rose and company shelled out a bunch of money to all these free agents. So they're every guy you see that's making that got over 10 million plus a year. They're pretty much. I think they're telling Tibbs, they're forcing Tibbs' hand to play them because it's early in the season. It's like, well, you got to play the guys we just paid, and Kemba's the only exception because it just really was ugly. So that hinders your draft picks because you can't play the draft picks then, if that makes sense.
yeah, but
I can see your point.
yeah, I can see a point. But right now we at a crossroads, fellas. I gotta go. I gotta eat dinner.
Yeah, have
I'm
dinner.
calling this game. Yeah.
Chef Dan, thank you so much. I'm going to be on for another 5 minutes. I just want to, because I don't want to stay too. I got to get to work tomorrow as well. So thank you so much, Chef Dan. We'll see you Thursday. Definitely appreciate Chef Dan in the building. I wanted to talk about the open-minded trading the whatever the trade is. I'm at the point, Zach, that I'm whatever the front office wants to trade and do, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I am as well, but at the same time,
I'm gonna keep an open mind. I'm keeping an
yeah,
open
of
mind.
course,
Whatever
you
they
have
bring in,
to.
whatever they bring in there, because I've been saying since they haven't won since '72. Every GM as a fan base, no, we can't trade them. No, this night's no good. I'm you know what? I'm raising my hands up and saying whatever you do, you know what? I trust you guys. You guys get paid millions of dollars to bring players in. I'm just gonna, raise my hand. If you want to trade RJ and whatever you're gonna bring me back, if you're gonna bring, even if I hate to say it, I got Toppin shirt right now. They trade him too. I gotta have to trust them and say, you know what? I'll raise my hand and see, and let me see where it goes.
Yeah, because regardless whether you trust them or not, the deal's going to go down. So you might
Yeah,
as well
yeah.
just be
No matter,
along for
yeah,
the ride.
right. I can't sit here and hold my breath because I'll choke. I'll just pass out waiting to exhale because then I'm at that point. I'm at that point as a fan. You know what? I know what I'm just whatever you guys want to do. I'm gonna be goofy enough to give you my money and support you guys. I'm not going to run. I'm gonna bleed orange and blue no matter what. I just want to win a winning product. I might not see it, the vision. I might not have the because not everyone has vision, so I might not see the front office vision, and I just gotta just close my trust my front office and see what they're going to do. And if they don't do it right and they screw it up, they won't be here long. And we've been doing that so often, so many more times as Z having a stream blues. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna call it a night. Definitely appreciate everyone listening. We shall see the next game coming up. We'll see Thursday night. We'll see how the Knicks bounce back. A lot of a positive with the young guys. The kids play well. The second unit bench played well despite missing RJ Barrett, our leading defender on the perimeter. Missing Quentin Grimes. I'm already combining their names together. Having a really good game um, um, last time up, and we're missing a high energy player, Nobi Toppin. So a lot of positive there. Z, give us a quick positive before we say goodnight. Or if you want to elaborate on your thoughts, since you came in, you could have a few more
Yeah, I
minutes.
mean, it's getting late, so I just to to give my 2 cents before we head out of here. It's first, thanks for having me on, and thanks for the chat for tuning into Kev. It's great content, of course, and but there's a lot of positives from the game. I know I was a little bit negative in the chat, but it's true. That team is just so much more talented than we are. The players buy in. There's more chemistry. You see it. But they play a 10-man rotation. They play less than a 10-man rotation in the playoffs, just like every good team. So we have to understand it's just the 10. We don't have 10 guys that are that we can put out there in any rotation, no matter who they are on this team. If you can't handpick 10 guys to play winning basketball together. You can sprinkle in guys like Deuce that have an impact, or Toppin or Quickly, but you can't put a 10-man rotation together with this talent that's constructed that plays 48 minutes of complimentary basketball right now. So it's bigger than the coach. It's Jing staff. It's bigger than just one player struggling or this, that, and the third, or a couple. It's a whole team standpoint right now. They just got to all get better, and an organizational standpoint, they got to bring.
Did we lose you, Zach? Zach, did we lose you? Yeah, I think we did. So we lost Zach for a moment. So he makes some great points there. We'll talk about that on the podcast. We'll leave it there tonight. I want to thank everyone, myself. Thank you, Mike Ortiz, Palma de Coco, Frank Callis. Thank you so much. Kelvin T. Jones, of course, always big task. Thank you so much, big task. Thank you, Maria. Thank you to G Money. Braga Jones. Thank you so much, my friend. Isaac, Stephen Fox was in the building. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Davis, as well as Sergeant G Man for life. I appreciate it. Make sure you check him out at the Podfather down on Lawrence Tears. And he does phenomenal Thursday nights, or I think because there's a game. I don't think he'll be on, but check the notifications when he comes on. I appreciate him coming in and giving us a super chat. Marlon Johnson from Jamaica. Thank you. Jerome from Philippines. So thank you so much for listening and watching. James Ultra, I appreciate you always coming in and saying hello and being part of the program. Thank you so much for Jesse down in San Antonio. I appreciate you. Caden and his grandmother. I appreciate you guys listening to us. Bobby February as well. Thank you, Bobby February. Jessica Thornton. I thank you so much for coming aboard and listening and watching along with us. Danny Jones as well. I appreciate you guys coming in and of course Jesse Sandoval from San Antonio. I appreciate you listening to us. Johnny Timon, always a staple, and thank you for coming along. And hopefully the bear don't run after you. Of course, Johnny Davis, Reven FSN. Thank you so much. Robert Parr, the super fan, one of our number one here on the program, on all the programs. My main man Robert Parr, always in front step, always appreciate seeing him. Always puts a smile on our face when he comes around, and always be here. I appreciate it. And every one of you, I look forward to talking to you and having a stream. And Von Cheetah as well. Von Cheetah, thank you so much, my friend, for coming aboard and bringing your points. And we appreciate you. Hopefully, see you. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Join us. Hit that notification. Be part of the Jedi family. We cover MMA, combat sports, Yankee watch along, the Knicks, return of the Knicks basketball on the A to Z Media Network. We shift over the football talk. Please hit that content. Look, go to A to Z Media. He's got good football, Michigan football, and professional football. He's gonna drop a video pretty soon. Getting ready for football for the playoffs and so forth. So Z, tell us where we got. I just told them where to find them. Let them know about your content.
Yeah, got a football channel starting up. Maybe someday I'll branch that out a little bit, but everything else is covered here, so probably not. But branch it out to more in football. So right now I cover Michigan football and Dallas Cowboys football, but I intend to go to the NFC East as a whole, the Big Ten as a whole, and cover the division and the conference. And of course, current events that happen in the NFL, not just in the NFC East. But you can find me at A to Z Media Net on Twitter, and subscribe to A to Z Media Network. I appreciate it, and I just hopefully I can grow, and hopefully we can continue growing the whole network and just bring good content to you guys. That's all we like. That's all we like doing with this YouTube stuff is just talking sports and bringing good content with it. So appreciate you for having me on, man. And sorry for the technical difficulties. My phone literally crashed the last time. It just went purple and pixelated on my screen. I apologize, man. I don't know what's going on.
It happened because I was having technicals before the stream. I want to thank also Angel Johnson. Thank you, Angel Johnson. I appreciate it. He asked Maya or Key, Misha Key, who's more beautiful. Either way you choose, you can't go wrong. Again, Stephen Fox again. Thank you so much. Maria, of course. Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate you always joining us on the stream. And of course, Kelvin T. Jones. So thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you for those watching us and gonna watch us on the replay in the Philippines or in overseas in Taiwan or in all the places that are different time zone that I see you guys come on and watch the program. Thank you again for watching us on the watch along. I hope you guys enjoy the watch along and not the outcome of if you're a Knicks fan. Hopefully we get back in a winning ways and don't worry. Be ready for when we have the Return of the Knicks podcast Saturdays, the notorious G Money Hoop Show, Chef Dan and Austin MMA Breakdown Combat Sports, and the A to Z Media platform. Please hit that notification when he brings that good content of football and that you get notified and join us and join him on the stream and let him know you're there to support and you're there with your comments and those comments uplift us. Also the Bomber Strike Back, thank you, Maria. The Bomber Strike Back podcast right now, baseball is in their strikes and there's not much to talk about, so yeah, Bomber Strike Back, the Rangers Towns Republic on podcast only. Find us wherever you find your podcast, Spotify, Apple, Google, any one of those podcast platform. You put BX Sports Jedi Network, and then you have the different programs there with the thumbnails. Return of the Knicks. If you want to hear basketball, you want to hear baseball, there's I'm gonna strike back and so forth. So, guys, thank you so much. I won't take you much more of your time. You have a blessed evening. Get plenty of rest. Happy holidays. It's the holiday season, and many blessings to you and your family. We'll see you next time on the Return of the Knicks podcast.